come running. I'm gonna be right here for you if you just. Oh, y'all here. What's up, squad? I'm sorry I'm late. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Look, I had to go walk my dog. Shout out to my members. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the Michelle ATLien Brown show. For those of you who don't know, I've got a lot of new subscribers this week. I'm like, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Josie Bradley is a member for 1 month. Said I cannot watch the interview. I do not like TS. I need to do eye child. Shout out to Quasia, who was the first person in here, followed by Cheryl Singleton. Y'all know I like to say hello to my people as y'all come in. I know I was late. But go ahead and like and share and let all your people know we are in here talking. I put in the comment section the Nene Leak show. The Nene Leak show is interviewed TS Manhands Madison. I also put that Khia laid him to rest. Shout out to my squad member who sent me a video of Khia reading TS Manhands for about 45 minutes. But we're also going to talk about some other things as well. To just know, those are the main agenda items. But before we get started, I want y'all to like this video. It helps me in the algorithm. I want you to share. I want you to do all of the above and get your snacks, and we will get started after this very brief introduction.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
That's her being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's her being a blogger. You are more than a blogger.
I am more than
That's her being a blogger.
all of is my son.
Okay, that shit is
I am more than a blogger.
The blog goddess. It's the blog goddess. It's the blog goddess. Michelle is here.
Yeah.
It's the blog goddess. The blog goddess. It's the blog goddess. Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Autumn is her son.
Yes.
Autumn
It's her son. Yes.
Say Autumn.
It's her son. Yes.
Say Autumn is her son.
Like for real.
The blog goddess. The blog goddess. It's the blog goddess. 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 Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Autumn is her son.
Like for real.
All these bitches is my sons. Like for real. Listen. I understand why the bloggers don't like me. I get it why other bloggers don't like me. I do not have a problem with that, but I completely and totally understand. Now, I've been in this game for a long time, almost 17 years. Okay. I don't have to work as hard as some others. And they be mad. They be real mad. But that's okay. They can stay mad. But another reason why, I brought that up is because, I posted the Apollo and Trey, his adult son interview. I've been talking about that for about 4 days now. How long it's been, squad? It's been about 4 days, hasn't it? I talked about it on Patreon first, and then I talked about it on a public live, and then I clipped it up and posted it, and then I clipped it up some more and posted it on Instagram and TikTok. And the lazy bloggers didn't even know nothing about it until I posted it over there on the Instagrams. Now all of a sudden it's everywhere, child. It's on the Shade Room, it's on site, it's on wherever, it's on the Bravo Shade Room, it's everywhere. So it's like, okay. And shout out to the Bravo Shade Room, they gave me props. And also, what is it, the Jay's blog or somebody like that on Twitter? Some people on Twitter gave me my credit, but it's okay. It's all right. Y'all can act like y'all found it on y'all own, knowing that you found it through me if you want to. But I'm a blogger just like y'all, and I love my credit. Okay, I love my credit. Moving on, like this video, please and thank you. You said, ain't no other bloggers thinking about you. Child, all the bloggers is thinking about me. All of them in here, okay? My friends in here and my foes. So don't even act like they ain't thinking about me, because if they ain't thinking about me, how they know me? How they know who I am? How would they know who Michelle Brown is? How would they know to go in the comment section and be like, Michelle Brown gonna be mad at Nene? Michelle Brown, I wonder what Michelle Brown thinks of this. I'm like Oprah in this bitch. It's like, why y'all care about what Michelle Brown thinks? Okay. I'm just saying. He said, I know she motherfucking lying. Okay, I know she lying. Okay, come on in. Yeah, shout out to people who actually credited me. I haven't seen everybody. I know some people did, some people didn't. I know people been tagging me on the shade room because I know the shade room didn't, and that's okay because the shade room probably saw it from somebody who didn't. Okay, so I mean, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, didn't nobody go straight over there. Okay, I'm just letting you know, didn't nobody go straight over there. You said first time you posted it, you said bloggers was gonna run with it, and they did and did. Okay, you know they was gonna run with it. And I told y'all, remember when you saw this first. Remember when you saw this first. And y'all saw it. Okay. So salute to Apollo and his son for going viral. Now. Oh. I'm just dive on into the ratings. Okay, this week, the Real Housewives of Atlanta ratings. People are like, look at the Real Housewives of Atlanta ratings. They went up a little bit, and people are like trying to credit Phaedra for this little bump in ratings. It's like, you got a bump in ratings, but they still low as hell. Okay, they are still low. So shout out to Ratings by Bravo, who posted the ratings earlier today. The ratings today, from Sunday's episode, season 16, episode 13, which I still haven't watched all of it, y'all. I still haven't. I might do a review in the morning. Is 652,000 viewers. Okay, point 16 in the 18 to 49 demo. That seems a bit higher than what it was. Let me look at some the ratings from past weeks. Hold on. List of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let me go all the way down here. Y'all know we like to deal in receipts over here. Okay, there they are. Okay, here we are. It's 0.65. Okay, last week it was the lowest of the low. It was like 0.46. Okay, which was very low. Yeah, they've been keeping in the 0.5s pretty much. They had a few 0.6s. The very first episode, the welcome back episode, was 0.72. So maybe they'll go back up. They got like they say they got what, one, two, maybe two more episodes plus two reunions. Is that what this means? Because it say to be announced. But all I know, it could be two more episodes. So we did the reset, and then we got the renew, and then we got the rebirth, and then we got two more 16 to 17. So I don't know if those are episodes or if those are the reunion, but who knows? I'm sure one of y'all know because y'all be keeping up with that. I don't. Okay. You said you're that girl. All them bloggers be thinking about you. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Miss Barbara. Okay. Shout out to Anita D. What Capricorn has said? I gotta scroll all the way up there. You said, Michelle, I didn't know you had physics in the chat since they know what you're thinking. They do. They be reading my mind, child. They be telling me who I like, who I don't like, who I hate. They be talking all kind of mess over here. You don't think it's because of Phaedra? You don't think it's because of Phaedra? Hold on. People was in the chat actually. That's what I wanted to see. The people in the chat. See the people in the chat talk about, okay, Faye. Hold on, let me scroll down. Talk about, okay, Faye. Faye didn't do it because Faye barely talked this episode, did she? I don't know. I gotta watch it. Somebody said, where the haters now? See, they are literally giving Phaedra all the credit. Okay. Oh, look at CJG Productions. Okay. Oh, they came back with some tea. Said, y'all talking about where the haters at? These ratings are still low. The lowest ratings of season 15 was higher than this. Oh, child, let me see. Okay, I can't read that. That's a little too light, but we already looked at it. Somebody said, let's thank Drew Sidora. Okay, so whose fault is it? Is it Drew's fault? Is it Phaedra's fault? Is it Porsha's fault? Is it Simon's fault for speaking out from ICE? Is it Kandi fault? Well, whose fault is it? Is it Nene fault? Somebody said when oddly shaped, Drew Sidora is the reason for the housewives to break the 600 mark. This show is dry and done. Oh, not your body shaming Drew. They said Drew nibbled a bit here. I don't know. Phaedra gets a point too because they haven't seen 600K in over a month. Oh, somebody said, okay, this is about right. But they still need to do a little better. Okay. Somebody said, where are the street ratings analysts this week? Well, I don't know where the street ratings analysts are, but the Michelle ATLien Brown, who has been doing this for several years, is right here. Okay. I don't know where the copycats are, but here I am. Here I go. Somebody said you was looking for me. Here I go. Okay. They still ain't hit a millie. They still ain't hit a millie. You say it's Todd's fault. Y'all put in the chat whose fault it is that these ratings rose or is falling. I don't know. You said it's Kandi fault. Somebody said y'all sick of Porsha already. You sick of Porsha? No. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. What else? I had brought the people some tea. I did bring the people some tea. I fed the nation. Okay. Shout out to the people I fed. Now, speaking of Kandi, I haven't spoke about Kandi in a long time, okay? And y'all know I haven't spoke about Kandi in a long time. And the people like, she always talking about Kandi. She be dragging Kandi. Why is she dragging Kandi? Well, I'm not the only one dragging Kandi because apparently the people on the Twitters have been dragging Kandi for commenting on Todd Chrisley's picture and telling him welcome home. And now the people are up here questioning like, is Kandi a low-key Trump supporter? We told y'all that a long time ago. We thought that Kandi was a Republican. Y'all be talking about Candy's money all the time. Y'all say that Kandi is so rich. Is she so rich she want to save all her money? She over there with the Trumps, okay? She over there with the 50 Cents and Tyrese Gibsons and the Snoop Dogs, okay? So salute to Kandi. But Kandi was under the post, child. this is on this is on Twitter. Somebody reposted and said, what the hellio? And look, it said like by Kandi and others. And so Chase Chrisley had posted, God is so good. Our rocks are back. Thank you, Mr. President, real Donald Trump, at POTUS for making a remarkable decision and bringing, I guess, the family home. And then Kandi also commented and she said, congratulations. I'm so happy for y'all. Okay, so now people's like, what? Wait, what? So all the people up under here, I'm gonna go to Candy's response in a minute. But all the people talk about Phaedra is vindicated. Phaedra is vindicated. And here goes say it loud. One of my squad members, ain't your squad member say it loud? Said Todd Chrisley used racial dog whistles towards his biracial grandchild's black mom, Angela, like his drug user son is better than her. Number one, ratchet ex-wife of Kylie's. What? Number two, find a better wig. Number three, focus on. Oh, child, I don't know what that has said. Anyway, somebody said Phaedra is vindicated. Somebody said Kandi supporting a man who tried to blackmail his own daughter with her sex tape. Lord, Kandi, what is you doing? What is you doing? Somebody said, I bet you never heard this before. Oh, I don't know who that is. Somebody said, please God, don't let Kandi be MAGA. I will not be able to handle it. She's not. She openly voted for Harris. Thank God. How you know who she voted for? You don't know who she voted for. You got to go look at the thing. Somebody says she's supporting the family, not Trump. Many people are able to separate the two things. Somebody said Nene and Phaedra are vindicated. Other people said biscuits or bullets, honey. Biscuits or bullets. Now we know it ain't no biscuits or bullets because a couple of them restaurants is shut down. Okay, Blaze is shut down. The OLG down there, Peter Street is shut down. I think she got one more though. But Kandi responded to all of the backlash, and here's what Kandi had to say. What's the problem? Todd and I were cool before he ever had this legal issue. I'm happy that him and Julie are out of jail. What y'all so pressed for? Me being happy for them has nothing to do with my political beliefs. Well, Kandi, I don't know that you being happy for them has anything to do with their political beliefs. Like you could have texted them, you could have sent them a little fruit basket, you could have did all kind of things. But just the fact of the caption is thanking Donald Trump and POTUS, and then you liking it and commenting is giving props to the president as well. And a lot of people are not feeling Donald Trump. Okay, I don't understand why she wouldn't know that. Just like she wouldn't know that going behind her castmate's back was a violation, was a betrayal. Clearly, Kandi don't know boundaries. I don't know what it is about Kandi. She's all for self. It doesn't matter what y'all think. Kandi gonna do what Kandi wanna do. Okay. Say it loud. Said the problem is Todd Chrisley's use of slang with racial undertones and sexually derogatory language towards black women that effed his drug addict bipolar son Kyle. What? Words like trifling, weave, ashy, hoe, bitch, along with calling out one for having two kids by two different men. when his own kids, I don't know if you got some more, but that's what I see. Anyway, somebody else said, Kandi, we understand they are your friends and you're happy they're free, but they were in prison for committing crimes. You see how easy it is to forgive and forget when it hasn't affected you, yet you hold a grudge against your former castmate. Okay, Romiko came a little classy with it. Okay, Annette said, you have a right to your feelings and your political beliefs. Okay, you do, Kandi, you do stand in it. And I guess that's what she doing. Somebody said, you do know what he did, right? Blackmail his own daughter with her sex tape and everything, yet Phaedra is such a nuisance to you. Oh, Candy Yams, you riding with the wrong team, boo. Well, they say Candy don't be can. Kandi don't be caring. Remember, she was riding for Kenya. She was riding for Kenya, posted those explicit images of an alleged underage Brit Edie. She was riding for that. And as if she wasn't accused of some horrible things by her cast member. I'm just saying. So Kandi, do better. Do better. Okay. Y'all calling her Candy Kelly and Candy Cruz and Candy everything else. You said they said that Candy was a sneaky snake and did things behind the scenes. They sure did. I said it too. I had the receipts. I had the text messages and everything, child. Not they stole all the bank's money. Thank you for the copyright disclaimer, but I haven't played no video yet, friend. You said I like the Chrisley show. It was funny. Okay. I mean, we like a lot of things that aren't good for us, but you know, there's that. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Who is next? Hold on, Porsha and Dennis. What is up with Porsha and Dennis and Mama D? Why I got that in here? Hold on, let me see what this link say. Hold on. This is y'all show. This is y'all show. Where Von Zipper at? Okay, so apparently, Porsha and Mama D made some comments about Drew and Dennis that didn't sit well with Porsha. And Porsha got in the comment section and started and basically tried to disrespect somebody mama. Okay, here it is right here. Let's play it. Hold on. Like this video as y'all get in here. Like this video. So Porsha and Dennis left a few words for Mama D in the comment section. So apparently Mama D says she doesn't know why Porsha would think that Drew wants her hot dog man. Here's what Mama D has said.
Yes, Drew! Yeah! She got her and Porsha. They got some mess going on. I don't know what's going on with Porsha this season. Church. But she approves of Drew for taking her hot dog man. I don't know why she think Drew want a hot dog man. Yeah. It's all good because Mama D speak that truth. Y'all give it up for Drew Cigar.
Ooh. So they going after Mama D. Why she going after Mama D? Because is it because Michelle Obama mentioned she loved Mama D and she didn't say she loved Porsha? Well, here it is. Okay. So Porsha got up under the comment section and hashtag Dennis McKinley and said Dennis McKinley has one baby mother and well established and put a money bag in there with great artists on his record label. Put that tooth in and he just might sign you, Mama D. Love ya. I don't know why Porsha decided to respond to that because Mama D was just watching the show like everybody else. Why is you up under there? And then Dennis came back and pretty much slick shaded Porsha and said, I love Scrappy. I don't speak bad to anyone's mother. I respect my elders, so I'm just gonna be quiet here. Are they beefing? Is Porsha Dennis beefing this week? Because Dennis slick shaded her with that. Because Porsha, why is you not respecting other people's mama? You want people to respect Miss Diane, but you over there disrespecting somebody else's mama. That means your mama up for grabs, Porsha. Your mama is up for grabs. What we gonna drag Miss Diane about since she over there dragging Mama D? You don't be dragging on Mama D, okay? Anyway, like this video, y'all. Like this video. Now, the topic of today's video. Oh, I have one more. Let me see. Oh, somebody said, oh, Phaedra responds to Angela's clout chaser diss. I am the clout. Yeah. Is she? Is she the clout? I don't know if she the clout or not. Do we care about what Phaedra's saying? No, we don't care. Anyway, Phaedra is really going hard at Angela for some reason. I guess because Angela is the fan Phaedra, and Phaedra came in on the last 3 episodes of the season. So Phaedra got a wild hair up her butt for Angela and Charles. So we'll see how that turns out. Moving on, like this video. He said Porsha did almost go upside Dennis' mama head. Oh, she sure did. Miss Diane is in the tight in the face crew. Click. Oh, okay, not the tight in the face crew. Miss Diane be giving Porsha bad advice. Lord, her mom gives Lady of the well, listen, the views and opinions expressed by my chat are not necessarily the views and opinions expressed by ATLien. Freedom of speech is free, and they can say whatever they want as long as they ain't saying it about me. So go ahead and drag Porsha Mama in the chat with how y'all really feel about Porsha Mama. Let us know, since she said that Mama D, she said all that about Mama D. What y'all saying about Mama Diane in the chat? Let me know. Okay, let me know. Anyway, moving on. Like this video, y'all. Like this video. Now, speaking of people who be talking about people's mamas and stuff, okay. TS Manhands and Khia are back at it again. I reviewed it just a couple of days ago about them getting into it during DC Pride, and now TS Manhands is over there on the Nene Leakes show. Okay, still bringing up Khia's name, still trying to drag Khia, still coming with that manly energy against women, still coming with anti-black energy against women. You know, I know a lot of people was in the comment section was like, "Where Michelle? Is you mad? What you mad at? Are you mad at Nene about this interview?" I am not mad at Nene at all. But what I am mad at her producers and anybody who wrote these questions, because I know Nene don't know, and I feel like she should have asked some questions. In particular, some of the questions that she should have asked T.S. Manhands before I get started with the interview is she should have asked him about why he was dragging women's maxi pads. She should have asked him why he be calling women fish. She should have asked him why he be calling people nappy necks and gorillas. She should have asked all of those things, but yet she didn't. She kept it cute. You know, I guess, he's a guest on her show, so she has to be polite. But one thing that Nene did ask T.S. Manhands was about calling her a transgender. Okay, calling her a transgender. Now I'm gonna refresh your memory before I actually. Well, let me play it. Let me play it for you. Hold on. I'm just gonna. Did she post it on her Instagram? Yeah, Nene posted on her Instagram. Okay. Nene confronts T.S. Madison. They needed a moment. They needed a moment. And here is what Nene confronted T.S. Manhands about. And here is how he backslid and about it. And everybody in the comments said that he was backsliding. Hold on, listen.
Talking. We were talking about, how beautiful you are and how you've gotten
yeah, you called me a tranny.
I did. I said trainee. There's a difference.
What's a trainee?
Well, I'm a trainee.
Okay.
So I said you were giving trainee. When you give trainee,
you're giving it. Okay.
You're giving it.
Okay.
When you give trainee, you give a man in a wig with a whole bunch of makeup on and a greasy face like him, who can't sit with their legs closed. When you give trainee, you give somebody who need a bra, who is sitting up there looking like Madea with their breast in their lap. When you give trainee, that's what you give. When you give real woman, you give Nene Leakes. Now look at the difference between these two sitting here in these chairs.
Hey, put me up on game.
I'm talking about trainee. Bitch, I'm talking about the girl that's going to stay because
put me up on game.
The trainees that are turning. These girls are standing in a heel. They're standing in a lash.
But I didn't even care. I don't really care.
But we were not,
because people be caring when other
Nene,
people
this
don't
is the thing.
care.
I wanted to make sure I talked about this with you. We were not calling you a man.
Right.
Because you are all woman.
Right.
You're Amazon woman.
Yeah.
So we were not calling you a man. We were saying how beat you are.
Yeah.
We were saying this beat.
Right.
That bitch is in her lash. She's in her shoe.
Right.
That bitch is in her hair.
Yeah, because she been in her lash and shoe. I'm gonna use that from now on. Be in my lash and be in my shoe. I'm gonna be from now on using that. I'm in my lash and I'm in my lash.
He didn't try to feminize his voice, not even a little bit. She's in her lash.
She's in her shoe.
Yes.
She's sitting up under that mug.
Thank you. I'm in my wig.
She's up under that
hat. My lash and in my shoe.
We were on Fag Talk. We were talking about.
Okay, so clearly I'm not the only one who was calling him out for this commentary because, I said in the comments, I'm like, he a drag queen anyway, so it's a moot point. It's a moot conversation. TS Manhands is a drag queen. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can talk. He's a transgender. He's a transgender. No, I respect real transgender. I respect transgender women who embody womanhood. TS Manhands embodies a man in a wig who talks about his penis. Women don't talk about penises. Okay. Anyway, I'm digressing. Somebody up under there said, okay, girl, bad. Okay. Somebody said, yeah, good cleanup though. Look, somebody else got the Whitney Houston meme with the yeah, right. Okay. Now TS know damn well he playing in Nene's face. They were trying to be funny as always. That's what the cowboy demon said. Okay. Somebody else said, although this feels like a bold-faced lie, Nene, you took it in stride. Okay. So, people was up there, calling him out about it. And I'm glad, it wasn't just me, because apparently, if I say it, I'm a hater. If y'all say it, y'all, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. But yeah, I wanted to pull up the receipts of what they actually said. Hold on. Let me go to TikTok, because somebody said it was on TikTok. Shout out to the squad. Hold on. What you had said about Nene now? We want to see. Let me see. This one of them. What this say? Hold on. I gotta put me up like this. I gotta put that, and then I gotta put me up like this. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer in Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for fair use. You say you talk in fact. Okay, in fact. He is a very arrogant and very phony man. Okay, shout out to Anita D. Said TS gaslighted with the Will Packer explanation and trademarking the Queen's Court. That's a whole dating show. Okay, yes, we're gonna go there too, Anita. Let me keep you over here on the side. We're gonna go there too. But wait a minute, I want to hear what they had said.
That's not where I was going, but we can go there.
Girl, did you see it?
We don't have no video.
No,
we weren't expecting.
We don't need the video. All they got to do is just go over that. Nene is giving trainee.
No, it is
trainee.
Yes, I don't even recognize her. I almost need a side by side of when she first hit the scene on the Housewives of Atlanta, when she was missing like some of those bi and tricuspids.
Now, as y'all listen to this, where's the part about being fabulous, looking good in your wig? Okay, where is that part at? Because all I hear is them saying that she done had so much surgery, she looked like a man in a wig.
Around here,
when she had that missing tooth,
when she had that all back here was gone. These are mine. These are not fake. When she was missing those back here in this area, I need a side by side of that. When she had that short little Dionne Warwick cut, that little Auburn Brown cut. I need to see.
They still going. Hold on, it's a moment.
That Nene next to this other one. Because where is she going? She's doing all of this parading back and forth.
But I'm
where
not
is she going? Because she's definitely not going to work.
I'm not going to front. Nene looks good.
She looks amazing. But where is she going? Because she's not going to work.
Wait, Craig, I just caught what you were saying. Wait.
Where is she go? Where is she walking to? Because she has no job. Where is she going? Because she's not going to work. Is that why she has so much time to be walking around in these Instagram reels?
TS Lanithia.
She has definitely transitioned.
Y'all hear that? TS Lanithia has transitioned. Okay, does that mean that your hair, that you look good in your wig, that you're fabulous? Is that what that means? Like they calling her TS Lanithia.
And she looks good.
She can walk a ball.
Oh, bitch. She's a mother of a house.
She can walk a ball, bitch, and receive tens, bitch, 10.
So basically, they saying she looks like a beautiful transgender man.
She can walk a ball.
She is the mother of a house that's been undiscovered.
Somebody said the moose is gone for sure, but the camel has replaced it. The moose is gone, but the camel's here.
That's just one. Hold on, it's some more. Hold on, it's some more. Hold on. Here go another. Is this another one?
I don't give a fuck how big I get, that size or star. I'm going to come down and get on my motherfucking YouTube channel, and I'm going to stream to where the source started.
Mm-hmm.
You hold up when I get ready. I'm going to put on some lipstick, hair, eyelash.
I don't know what that is. I thought that was Nene. Hold on. Where is the one about? Hold on. What was that? Wait a minute, I'm gonna find it. TS, you tried it. Hold on, TS. Is this it? I don't know. It's too many of them, y'all. But anyway, that first one pretty much did it. They did it more than once. They did it more than once. Hold on, let me see if I could do a search. TS, Nene, Tranny. No, you know that ain't gonna come up. What's this? Is this the same thing?
Real woman by way of TS Lydia. I'm still campaigning for her to be the mother of somebody's house.
Yeah, that's a different
by way
one.
of TS Lydia. I'm still campaigning for her to be the mother of somebody's house.
The House of Leaks.
The House of Leaks.
The House of Leaks.
Oh my God. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I really need y'all to understand that because I've had a nose job, you know, and so they gave me Moderna and they gave
That
me,
was years ago that you had a nose job. You had something recently?
Don't nobody care about his nose job. He done had everything, child. But here's the problem with a lot of what he said, and even what he said on the Nene Leak show. He was just talking about her looks, her appearance, regulating her to makeup and a wig and lashes as if she doesn't already embody a woman without all of that. And that was the problem that I'm having. He was still being misogynistic. He called her an Amazon. He did all of those things. Now, in addition to it, I can't stand him either, chair. In addition to it, hold on, we're gonna go over here to the Nene Lee show and we're gonna look at some clips. Just a little clip. And he was talking about Khia. And in talking about Khia, like my good friend Anita said in the super chat, he totally gaslit the situation again with another lie about the Will Packer trademarking the Queen's Court and all of that. Now, if you have been an ATLien or an alien or a squad member, whatever you want to call a member of my crew for any length of time, you will know that I was here boots on the ground when all of that Queen's Court drama mess was going on. Okay. You would know that TS Manhands got mad at me for calling out the fact that he had trademarked the Queen's Court without even bothering to put Khia's name on it. Now, a lot of you who are a little less astute when it comes to business matters, you know, believe TS when he said, oh, Khia didn't put any money down, blah, blah, blah. But you don't realize that intellectual property you don't have to put no money down. It's her intellectual property. She was doing it well before TS. So TS snuck his big silicone filled ass down to the courthouse and filed a trademark application and added his company, Raw Dog Entertainment, which is his PORN company, as the owner of the trademark. In addition to putting his company as the owner of the trademark, he included officers, okay, of the company to be associated with the trademark. And none of those officers included Khia. Okay, not a one. Okay, not a one. I could pull it back up, but I might pull it back up soon. But hold on, we about to look at a little bit of this interview. I don't even know where to start, child. The people in the comment section had put some timestamps for me, and now I can't find them. Hold on, talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Talk amongst yourselves for just a minute while I pull up these timestamps. Khia. And like this video as y'all getting here. I know. Here we go. Is it 53?
and we handled that.
For real?
Yes. And here's
Now, how did that feel?
well, it felt like it felt good because actually that's some of the best thing you'll ever have is that street.
Oh Lord. Now see, this is why That video ain't monetized. Hold on.
That you borrow it so we can put it up under your grandbaby's eye and it'll drive.
Okay, so here he is talking about kids yet again. Talking about Khia's grandkids yet again. Hold on, I'm gonna put it up here for y'all can see how greasy and ugly he is. Hold on, let me see. Shout out to Nene Leaks. Hold on. Like this video, please, and thank you. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer in Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are researching.
And then when I leave,
she been sitting up under that mug, bitch, and it was given the grand.
I'm posting a picture today, and I'm gonna say sitting up under my lash.
So that was the gaslighting about the tranny. Now
so the record can be clear. It wasn't because she was calling me a man. It wasn't because she was saying Mr. Sir, boy in a wig. It wasn't because of that. Because that doesn't faze me.
Right.
It was because she told the lie and said that I
tried to stop her
money.
Okay.
First of all, she's a black woman in America.
We've known that Khia is a black woman in America for years. TS Manhands. There's a lot of black women in America that you have said derogatory things about, and you have tried to stop bags for years. TS Manhands. And listen, I'm not Team Khia. I'm not TS Manhands, but I know a liar when I see a liar. Okay, he totally did what Khia said he did. Khia accused him of trying to stop her from her appearance at Pride. He allegedly sent over a bunch of clips of Khia using, derogatory terms towards gays and tried to say that, they shouldn't have her. Like, what type of representation would that be? But the gag is y'all had TS Manhands at Pride, and he was sitting right next to Khia when Khia was saying those derogatory terms. So my thing is, how are y'all sitting here saying one is wrong and one is not wrong? He was okay with Khia saying those terms when he was making money off of Khia, but when Khia walked out the door and accused him of stealing and had receipts about him stealing and refused to come back, then all of a sudden she is homophobic and transphobic. That's weirdo behavior.
I don't give a fuck what me and that hoe going through.
Right.
I don't care.
Right.
She's a black
and
woman.
See, I didn't like the fact, like he said, she's a black woman in America. You calling this black woman a hoe? Is that what we doing over here? You calling this, you are declassing the show.
In America. If she got to eat her chitlins and her motherfucking lemon pepper wings, I ain't trying to stop that. Right. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Even when we split up, I didn't read that bitch until she started talking about.
She's a bitch. She's a hoe. She's all those things, but she can't call you a man. Y'all don't see the hypocrisy in that. Where is the LGBTQIAX community? Where are y'all? Y'all don't see the hypocrisy in nobody can call this Negro right here with this damn lace front on his forehead. You see the line on his forehead? I don't know who did that lace front. It's horrible. You see this makeup? You see them inflated cheeks? You see all this drama going on right here? Nobody could call this a man in a wig, but he could call women bitches. He could call women hoes. He could talk about their periods. He could say they bleeding. He could talk about their wombs. He could talk about all those things, but yet we can't call him a man. Oh, okay.
About my mama. Okay. And yes, for those out there in the comments, it's gonna be talking about I wore her grandkids out. Bitch, stay off of my mama.
Right.
My mama is my.
He used his mama for every excuse. Okay. Here's the thing. Let me make myself big for this. I've been wanting to say this for a long time. TS Manhands' mama is an adult. Okay. I'm sure TS Manhands' mama who raised him has a mouth of her own because he has a mouth, and I'm sure he got it from somewhere. If TS Manhands' mama wanted to clap back at Khia, she could. Okay. The differences between TS Manhands' mama and Khia's grandkids is those grandkids are innocent and they don't have a platform. They can't come online and fight a big burly man in a wig. Like, so why is it okay for TS Manhands to talk about people's children? I don't understand that. I don't get the comparison. She talked about my mama. She talked about my mom. You a grown 50-something-year-old man. Acting like you are 12 years old. Don't talk about my mama. You talk about my mama, I'm gonna beat you up. You sound like a fool. Your mama can take care of herself. I'm sure your mama can definitely defend herself.
My backbone. My mama is my rock. If nobody else in this world fuck with me, Miss Mary fucks with me.
Right.
And so because Miss Mary fucks with me, she know that's the only thing that really draws me to a dark place. And she'll always hit my mama up. My mama in the
Look, I ain't never talk about his mama. He put my phone number on the internet. I ain't never even met this man, and he was dragging me and dragging my vagina and talk about all kind of things. So what's the excuse, TS Manhands? I believe the only excuse that you have is you have a disdain for women. You don't go at these men like that. He didn't go at my friend Josh like that. He don't go at Corey Holcomb like that. He didn't go at Lil Boosie like that. He don't go at no man like that because he know a man will pull up. Okay, a woman, we ain't trying to fight your big ass. Okay, definitely a hypocrite. And I'm gonna talk my shit all on the internet. And if you pull up on me, I'm calling the popo hoe. Definitely, I don't fight. So people be like, she's scary. She a scary bitch. She a scary. I sure am. I'm a scary bitch. Okay, I'm a scary bitch. Okay, if any man walk up on me in public and try to put their hands on me, it's a wrap. It is a wrap because I don't put my hands on men, and this big burly man right here shouldn't be talking about putting his hands on women.
The chair, bitch, my mama may be in a wheelchair, but bitch, she is in a luxury wheelchair. Maybe we need to let you borrow it so we can put it up.
God, child, what is going on here? Why is he up here talking about a wheelchair, a luxury wheelchair? Everything got to be luxury, child. He in a luxury clown house. He driving a luxury rental car. His mama got a luxury wheelchair. He got luxury man hands. What is this? He got luxury wigs on that big ass head. What? He got luxury silicone in his face. Money is the root of all evil, child. Money is bad. The love of money, my bad. The love of money is the root of all evil.
To this one, so they can be even the next time that they looking at you, bitch.
Not.
Nene don't even know where to go with this. I'm glad she had a couple of cocktails before this because she don't even know where to go.
The next time, borrow my mama's expensive wheelchair to drive your grandbaby's eye back in this place, in this property.
Like, why did you feel like this was the proper place to come on here and talk about Khia's grandchildren? I don't understand this, and I'm pissed off at Nene for even allowing this. This big man, did this go over her head? Did she not hear it? This big man sitting up here talking about children, talking about a child's eye. Like who does this?
Proper place so that they can look at you when they saying grandma.
And then you got the men that he brought there laughing. This is crazy. This is crazy. Children are innocent. Children should be protected. I know a lot of the LGBTQ community don't care about children like that. Okay, but at the end of the day, you know, us women, we are nurturers. Even if we have kids, we love kids. I don't like that. I don't like this at all. And you know, people have been in the comments, drag me. Where your kids? Where your kids? It don't matter. I got nieces, nephews. I got godchildren. Okay, so don't worry about where my kids at. I got them. Y'all ain't got to see them.
That's my thing. Stay off of my mom. Stay off her, because my mama has never tore her up. My mama ain't never said no ill shit about her. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
This grown man still talking about his mama. Didn't he just talk about his mama 5 minutes ago? And he's still talking about the mama. Like, he's still talking about his mama. Can't your mama talk for herself? Is your mama special needs or something? Why your mama can't speak? This don't make no sense. Don't talk about my mama.
Whatever pressure me and her got, that we got that.
Yeah.
Every time she hit my mama, I'm hitting her grandkids. Every time.
Here's the issue that I even have with any of this. This man literally stole somebody's intellectual property. This man literally tried to go and trademark Khia's intellectual property behind her back. This man literally stole money from Khia. Had Khia on his YouTube channel. Khia didn't know nothing about monetization, and he was making all the money from the YouTube channel, and Khia was getting an appearance fee. So you tell me that he is the one in the wrong? Oh God, I don't understand why people give him a platform, but since they did, I'm gonna talk about it.
Every time she hit my mama,
but for real though,
I'm
but
hitting her,
on the real
I'm
deal,
hitting her door.
Yeah.
Every time she hit mama, because I ain't even got on her son.
Wait now.
I ain't even dug deep. Look at you. I ain't even dug. But it's just we don't go do.
Like, why don't you keep the beef to the people you get beefing with? If you beefing with Khia, why don't you keep the beef with Khia? Why is it that you have to go to her son, to her grandchildren, to whoever? Like, all of this is real immature and stupid for somebody who's damn near 50 years old, sitting there with a wig on and makeup. Like, where is the maturity? Where is the growth?
Do your thing in life. And listen, I know I hit that bitch so hard because that bitch ain't called me in 10 years.
She called you?
That bitch called my phone.
Oh,
we ran down the street.
Nene should have stopped him, but I don't think she knew. And you know, because of people on her team, I think she just wanted to go viral. She wanted him to talk about the Khia situation. He's talking about the Khia situation, but she didn't know. I don't think she knew it was gonna get her demonetized. I don't think she's gonna make any money off this video. But you know, who am I? Who is me to judge?
My phone ain't ring from her. She left that house and blocked me. That bitch ain't called me in 10 years. She picked up her phone to read because I was pouring tea. I told her about that vitamin water that she lost money with that nigga.
Oh God. Here he is still trying to spill people's tea on somebody else's platform, just looking deranged. And I don't understand. Like, hold on, let me make it bigger. I just want y'all to see. Why he look at his eyes. He is deranged. He is obsessed to take a moment where you could have been sitting there and talking about your accolades, where you could have been sitting there talking about the things that you have accomplished since leaving Queen's Court. You chose to make this moment about Khia.
The vitamin water
that she was laying up with, honey, that was in love with Kevin Gates. That got
you said don't give Nene a pass. Nene don't get a pass. Like, I'm gonna tell her to her face. I'm gonna tell her to her face. She know how I feel about TS Manhands, but you know, there's that, honey.
Kevin Gates' name tattooed on the side of his neck and laid back down in the bed with her and spun up all her money.
Laid back down in the bed.
And so we need to talk about the real reason why.
Not the channel, the video, friend. You said Nene, Khia should be your next guest. I agree. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Khia should be a guest on Nene Lee's show. I don't know if she'll come, but put a 1 in the chat if you think she should be a guest. Oh, and guess what, y'all? She finally got a man to come on the show. I guess that's why she got TS Madison. Remember the last episode, y'all saying every episode has been, you know, a woman. Well, she finally got a man on here. She finally got, you know, a male presence.
Why she don't like pawns. But that's another story. My thing is, say what you want to say about me on stage. Get your bag. But bitch, don't tell these people I try to stop no money from you. I believe in the law of reciprocity. What would it gain for me to try to stop you from working? That ain't gonna do nothing but fall back on me.
But here,
first of all, he been talking for a good 5-8 minutes now, and Nene hadn't. This is the first time Nene has spoken right here.
The deal though, for real, you will not really respond to everything. You just responded to that because of
Nene is trying to tell him to shut the fuck up, and he not listening.
Of the money situation.
Yes, because
otherwise
like,
you would never respond.
She could have called me 60 men. She gonna get after this. She gonna get on there and call me 60 men, big dick nigga. She gonna say all that.
But you said it didn't bother you just a few minutes ago. Didn't he say it doesn't bother me when Khia calls me a man? That's not the issue. When Khia says that I'm a nigga in a wig, that's not the issue. The issue is that she lied about the promoters. Blah 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 blah. No, the issue is that you sitting there bloated with damn whiskers on your chin, mad that you know people can clock you. That's the issue.
Big dick?
Yeah, because that is true. I am a big dick bitch.
Okay, and there he is, and there it is, and there it is. Okay, there it is.
I live for you to be a bitch with a big dick.
That is true. But she can.
Oh, they gonna get me demonetized. Lord, please don't
say all of that. But lady,
y'all contribute to this stream, please, because we're gonna be here for a while. Because I got a response from Khia. Okay, please contribute to the stream. Like this video as y'all get in here. It's 1,800 of y'all in here, counting Twitter and Facebook. Okay, just go ahead and like this video and contribute to the stream.
Don't sit up here and it wasn't even her. It was the people that knew I didn't contact them.
Right.
It was the people that knew that I didn't call them.
But they couldn't stand up and get in that.
Yeah.
It gave me, he knows what words demonetize videos, and he didn't care. And he was saying them over and over and over again. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. He sabotaged her video.
Yes, they could have said, they could have released a statement and said, hey, y'all.
But why?
Well, it's because
what if they felt like you, like, I just want to be out of it. I don't want to be involved in it. What if they want to just be out?
In it
you hear Nene? Nene was like, I don't want to be involved in this shit.
Because she's saying that I blocked her back. So they're in it.
Yeah,
what they're saying is,
but I don't want to just get involved in this, you know.
Nene,
because
listen, if somebody that you don't work with, because I've worked with these people before.
Yeah.
If
we've been talking about this for a good 20 minutes. Why is we still talking about Khia? Why are you still trying to convince somebody who don't even know the situation that happened that Khia is in the wrong? We know you did what you said you did. Thou protest too much, TS Manhands.
someone you've worked with has your number, knows your team, knows who's calling.
Well, did you reach out to them?
No. Okay. Why?
Because you said
yes. Y'all take a moment and like this video. I'm gonna give y'all 30 seconds. Like this video, and we gonna keep going because I also have Khia's response. Okay, shout out to Rodolfo. Who sent it to me? It wasn't Rodolfo. It was somebody else that started with an R. Oh Lord, don't let me get the wrong name. Shout out to you for sending it to me, friend. I'm gonna get your name right in just a second. 30 seconds. Did y'all like this video? Y'all better have liked this video. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to my mods in the chat. Shout out to Anita D for contributing to the stream. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. Now let's get back to Big Back Cadillac and Nene.
Did you want them to say something?
Well, I posted. Like, why you niggas ain't up here?
Can we talk about the way he's sitting? Wait, can I move the line? It won't go away. Why the line won't go away? Hold on. It won't go away. Can we talk about him sitting in this chair? Is the chair can the butt fit in the chair? Can we start that? The butt probably can't even fit in this chair. Okay. Legs wide open. Can somebody teach him how to sit like a lady? Where are his inspirations? Where are his female friends? And I said female for a reason, because we know how to sit in a dress. Okay. Well, I mean, maybe he can't sit like a lady if he's the big DICK bitch. Okay. Shout out to Christine Bynum. I appreciate you, friend. Shout out to Jess Bridget. Love you. Love you. And shout out to Shar J. Said TS is trying to convince us by confirming he did block her bag by talking about Khia the whole interview. What you said, friend? What you said? He's already convinced me he did it. Whatever they say you did, TS Big Back Cadillac, you did.
Saying something.
I don't give a fuck what this ragged ass tired motherfucking napping neck ass bitch saying. I don't give a fuck.
Wait. Did he just call her a nappy neck? I thought gorilla was bad. Now you talking about hair textures and you got a whole dead person's wig on your head. How dare you? This is who y'all women support. This is who y'all women support. He tries to tell y'all that all men are gay because he wants them for himself. Okay. He tries to tell you that you look like him when he really wants to look like you. And he's sitting up there talking about your natural hair texture. What is wrong with the world today? Okay. Trump then already told him he a nigga. He's a man. Thank you so much, Sharp. Supercharge 201. Thank you. I'm gonna always keep it real, and I'm gonna always stand 10 toes down for the truth every time. Okay. Y'all ain't gonna never say that I'm lying about nothing. Hold on, let me get back. Hold on. Like Khia said, I just live rent free in your hand, Mandie. Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, I believe it. Because he's still going.
What she's saying. Why you niggas not up here saying
this is not true.
TS Madison didn't contact us. Because then you start putting a narrative out. Nene, what if somebody say, oh, well, you left here and it's just like, because they know you got power behind the scenes.
Right.
They know this.
So he's saying that Nene got power behind the scenes. So basically, he's saying that he got power behind the scenes. He keeps saying he's rich. He got all this money. He's so wealthy. He's got Beyonce, and it said Beyonce mama. He's doing this. He's doing this on iHeartRadio. He's doing all these things. He's got Lee Daniels doing his life right. And you telling me you want me to believe you not doing things behind the scenes? TS Manhands? Really?
Nene Leakes called and said that
And
you got to deal with this everywhere you go.
I get it.
You know,
yeah.
And
they could at least stood up
and
for
say,
you.
no, that's not true.
Right, because you don't want to go to the next appearance where people are now feeling like TS stops money.
Yeah.
You know, she stops your opportunity. You know.
TS definitely stopped money, okay? Because I have proof that he was flagging my channel for no reason at all, and it was under Timothy Maurice Hinton, had his whole address on there and everything, child. His address was a P.O. box in Conyers. Don't act like I ain't got the receipts. You can go, I have a whole playlist, Queens Court playlist, that you could go down the rabbit hole, hours and hours and hours worth of live streams. I was so stressed out. The man was stalking me. I had to go to court. I had to get a restraining order for this crazy, obsessed man who kept stalking me, who kept sending people to my house, who put my phone number on the internet, who had other transgender people calling me. I am just a woman. How is it that that he can call me and harass me and, you know, with no repercussions? So yes, I went straight to the police.
You know, when you're going to the next place.
I don't give a fuck about nothing my enemies doing. Bitch, get money, bitch. In the words of that regular asshole.
If you don't care about what anybody else is doing, why are you still talking about it? If you don't care what anyone else is doing, why were you so quick to go to the internet when Khia went on stage and said that TS Manhands had been stopping her bag, you know, for 8 years now? If you don't care what anybody else was doing, why are we here today when you could be talking about anything else and you talking about Khia?
Get money, bitch.
Right. Right. I get it. I get it.
But don't be sitting up here telling these lies and shit like that.
But
we both have a fan base, Nene.
Yeah.
That do vile shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know when your fans crazy, your fans.
Oh God, I don't even want to hear no more. Y'all want me to keep going? I don't even want to hear no more. You said, yes, I did win a restraining order. Actually, we had a mutual restraining order. He couldn't come near me. I couldn't come near him. He went up on the damn stand, testified, talk about, Your Honor, I'm transgender and transgenders are killed every day. Like I was going to hurt him. Child, nobody's going to hurt you. You the one that's stalking people. You the one that's coming online flashing guns. You the one telling your mob, M-O-B, to harass and intimidate all these women. You are doing it, TS Manhands. I have so much documentation of all his fans in my DMs, all these grown-ass men and a lot of little boys in my DMs calling me all kind of names, calling me Gary Coleman, calling me bitch, calling me hoe, calling me gorillas, calling me Magilla. I have all of that. I have the documentation. And where is it coming from? It's coming from him. And what is that called? That is called group bullying. That is what big content creators will do. Okay, the ones who don't have any sense, they will send their fan base and target people and harass them to do what they want to do, to whether it's shut them up, whether it's talk about whatever they want to talk about. It's definitely harassment, and he's been harassing me for years, and he still does it to this day.
Because
I challenge any one of you to find any video where I have told any of my people to go to his channel and say anything. I do not ever.
Fans be reporting my pages. Mm-hmm. My fans be reporting her shit. So we can't.
So he just admitted. He just admitted it. Okay, he claims her fans was flagging his page and his fans be flagging hers. But because you know that, we know you behind it, TS. We know that you got a group. You have group messages with all your fans and you be telling them what to do. We know that. Okay. Didn't your old manager Gio go live and say you was doing all kind of things behind the scenes? Didn't your old manager even say you had a kidnapping plan against me or some child? It was crazy back then. That's why I was like, I kind of stopped talking about it because it's dark energy. I don't know if it's witchcraft, voodoo, demonism, the devil. It's too much wrapped into this that you know, it's terrifying to me because TS Madison is filled with dark, negative energy.
Mm-hmm.
You know when your fans crazy, your fans because all her fans be reporting my pages. Mm-hmm. My fans be reporting her shit. So we can't help it. We're two entities.
Yeah.
So your fans, you got crazy fan bases that do shit like that. Mm-hmm. So I don't tell them to do that.
Wait a minute. Remember what I said earlier? Thou protest too much. Thou protest too much. You sit up. I don't tell them to do that. I don't tell them to do that. I wouldn't even think in my mind to come on a show during an interview and tell somebody that I don't tell my fan base to harass nobody unless I was telling my fan base to harass people. This is good. Keep going, TS. Tell more about yourself.
Will you move on from it?
I've been moved on. It's that hoe. She got on stage and wasted. Do your song, hoe.
He been moved on, but we've been talking about this for how long? About 30 minutes now. He been moved on though.
Mm-hmm.
Don't talk about me.
Move on.
I got a whole day in DC.
Yeah.
You got chitlins.
You right, friend. I got God on my side, child. It's the light that surrounds me. Amen. Amen.
Do your song.
So move on from it.
Yeah.
I think so. I think it's best to move on from it.
Even Nene was like, oh God, I think it's best to move on from this crap, child. She was just trying to get through this interview. I guess. I don't know, but I'm just gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. What did he?
Since we're talking about moving on.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something since we're talking about moving on. I wanted you to tell us about the Outlaws podcast.
Yes.
Okay, we don't care about none of that. Okay, so apparently he said that he didn't trademark Khia's Queen Court that Will Packer did. But here is, hold on, let me go. I always have to go straight from the AA.com and go. Hold on. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull up this old video. We ain't got none but time. I was so young and cute. This was 8 years ago. Hold on. ATLien TS Madison trademark. Hold on. Oh, it's so many videos. Somebody has stole my thumbnail. Look at this. So I went and I just Googled on look, he was stalking me. Look at this. Look. Who owns the Queen's Court trademark? That was in 2019. This was when TS Madison had asked me for an interview. This was 7 years ago. Look, is you mad? TS Madison asked me for an interview 3 years before Queen's Court drama. I didn't even know who that man was, okay, before Queen's Court. So it was interesting to me that he shouted me out, asked me for an interview. Child, I wasn't going to interview him anyway. And there is a whole playlist right here, the Queen's Court drama, where I had surviving TS Madison outlet. And here is, look at this, 7 years ago. Okay, 7 years ago, I was in the high rise right there. Did TS Madison steal from Khia? Who owns the Queen's Court trademark? Who's telling the truth? Hold on, let me see.
Hey, you guys, it's ATLien from Straight.
Oh Lord, I used to hate videos. Hold on, let me go. I'm gonna scooch on in the middle because some of this we not already touched on, but since we here, we're gonna touch on it again.
We saw
Okay.
it with our own eyes. We heard it on Monique's Periscope. We heard Madison begging Khia to please continue, please, let's do this, please. And Khia was like, "Look, I'm not feeling it. I'm about to go home."
Khia, please.
Miss Madison.
Please, Khia.
Baby,
Please, Khia.
Khia, I've been on set for 10 hours today, baby. If you want to pass, I totally understand it, sister, but we can't do this.
Can we do you have time for our shows is on Monday? And Khia, please come on, let's just knock it out the way.
Please, Khia. Please, Khia.
Khia, why are you carrying on?
She said that the production went.
I know we don't have to do it, but can she just come sit down where you are so I can see her?
You want to talk with her?
I do. She don't.
Everybody blamed Khia for walking out. Everybody. But when it happened, it was like it just happened. Okay, they'll be back. We know they'll be back. And I guess the more people started commenting on it, the more people started dissing them, the more people who got in people's ears, if you know what I mean, then it became a problem. So if you notice, there was a video from Funky Dineva, who I guess was offering advice. But in his advice, he apparently said some things about Khia and also said that he had spoken with TS Madison. There's an issue there, especially if there's a breach of confidentiality, between me and my business partners with somebody who, I don't get along with. So here we have this person who uses his platform to smear people. I personally witnessed that. I've personally been a part of that. And again, he caused dissension between the Queen, more dissension between the Queen's Court, because first of all, okay, Khia probably was already feeling some kind of way when Madison got on.
Hold on, I'm just gonna go.
It was like January 28th or something.
Okay, here is the evidence.
Like, okay, go back. The trademark was done. I think it was like January 28th or something. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what it was. But it's not too late, girl. Go file another one and put Khia's name on it. Retract that. Put Khia's name on it. As I saw it in the post that's on straightfroma.com, the trademark application actually has RDE Multimedia Enterprises Inc. on it.
There go the receipts right there, y'all. Let me move myself. Okay. Hold on. Let me go. Hold on. Okay, there go the receipts right there. QC, the Queen's Court, application file 22818. Okay. It was abandoned because that was when he and Khia, when he got found out. Okay, he didn't go through with it because when you file a trademark application, there are several steps involved before the trademark is actually granted. And while Khia could have disputed it, I guess he decided to just abandon it, and he went ahead and I guess trademarked the Queen's Supreme Court. Now, he was trademarking QC, the Queen's Court. Okay, so the Queen's Court was actually trademarked by someone else. Hold on, let me look up the trademark chat. Trademark search. Let me look up the Queen's Court. So it's several abandoned and dead Queen's Court trademarks on here. Hold on, let me stop screen. Cause y'all know I love receipts. That's all I do. There go one by somebody. Queen's Court abandoned. That was for apparel. See, it's you can file different trademarks based off of different goods or services. This was for apparel. This was for entertainment services, namely sporting events. This says Queen's Court. This says computerized online retail services. This says Queen's Court, sales, servicing, and retail of mobile homes. This says 5 Queen's Court. I don't know what that is. This is the one that he did right here, abandoned. QC, the Queen's Court. Y'all see that right there? RDE Multimedia Group. That's Raw Dog Entertainment Media Group. This another one, the Queen's Court. This was tennis clinics. Okay, so each different one. There go the Queen's Supreme Court. Okay. And he tried to do that one, it's abandoned, but then he did it again for entertainment services. Apparently he was going to do it for apparel and he abandoned that one. So those are all the ones. So I'm assuming that Will Packer, I don't know if he he did it for entertainment, so it's a different thing. But anyway, I'm digressing. Thank y'all for the super chat. Thank you, Outside the Box. I appreciate it. Now, I wanted to say all that to say that he was lying about Khia and Will Packer and the trademark and all of that because he was going behind her back to do it, and we have proven that time and time again. But apparently, it's his story, and he's sticking to it. Now, my friend sent me over this video of Khia reading TS Manhands. Oh. And it was so bad. It was so bad. Hold on. We're going to look at a little bit of it. Hold on. We're going to look at a little bit of it. Let me go to my videos. See if I can find it. Shout out to Rotorius. I'm gonna skip some of the beginning and go to some of the middle, and I'm gonna let y'all hear some of it. Hold on. Like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are researching. Hold on.
Address and let y'all know that it had been a lot of shit going on, so y'all can kind of understand. The Queen did the Pride DC. It was World Pride in DC. And before we got to DC, before I even left to go and perform, much love to all my fans down there in DC that came out and supported the Queen. They had already been calling, trying to get the show canceled for about a good 4-5 weeks. I had been.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Khia coming with receipts. Khia said they have been trying to get the show canceled for weeks.
Getting phone calls about motherfucking Mandie and her mutants, you know, and boosting all her people up to call the Pride organization, the club, the promoters, trying to get the show canceled. They had did some stuff on Gator, Radar, whatever the fuck is going on. I the fuck don't know. I just get money, bitch. They had been calling, talking about canceling, boycotting, petition, and sign, and you know.
These are the receipts that y'all want. These are the receipts y'all gonna get. Okay, y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer in Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for fair use. Fair use. Fair use. We are researching. Okay, like this video as y'all get in here. Like this video. It's 2,000 of y'all in here counting Facebook. I'm gonna give y'all 30 seconds to like this video before I continue with Khia laying Mr. Manhands to rest. So go ahead and get those likes up right now. All right. Okay, we're gonna finish listening.
Y'all, we need to just book our own and need to just be gay and trans performers like the straight ladies don't support y'all. You know, cancel the show. They need to stop booking motherfuckers that's homophobic, like I'm really homophobic, you know, and cancel the show and don't come out and don't buy no tickets and don't support the Queen. And it
Shout out to Bobby Overstreet.
was all good because this shit been going on ever since I left out the bitches moldy basement. And the nigga want to act like it ain't him, but shows ain't start getting canceled till I left out that nigga's basement. Anyway,
y'all heard that? The shows didn't start getting canceled till Khia left out the basement. She said it, I didn't.
Well, they had been calling, trying to get the shit all, you know, canceled and everything, but it isn't working. The Queen still show up and show out. Okay, and I just felt that it was time for me to address the situation. You know, why trannies want to, you know, go live on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, clicks and views, clout chasing, just got to be live 11 times. I decided to just call the tranny directly. Bitch, I got your number. And enough is pretty much enough.
Did you not hear TS Madison said on the Nene Lee show, Khia called me after 10 years. That bitch had blocked my number and she had called me. He was so happy that Khia had reached out. Khia was like, I ain't playing. I'm tired of this. We've been going through this for years. You need to stop this shit. I'm tired. I got receipts now that you've been doing this. And we need to have this conversation. You need to stop this shit. Either you're going to curse me out and move on or you know, I guess some hands going to be laid or something. I don't know. But here you go.
Nigga been trying to cancel shows for 10 years and we tired. That shit is old. The Queen been under the bed. Y'all know that I'm not even live. You know, I'm live each and every Monday night at 8. But I don't even go live on my social media to be addressed. You know how many motherfuckers want to interview me and want to talk about this and talk about that. And
okay, so when I watched this, Khia was saying that, you know, Tasha K offered her $2,500 to interview her, and a lot of other people been offering her money to interview, and apparently, you know, she don't take no money from interviews. She just rather do it on her own channel. So, I mean, there's that.
And I nips that shit in the bud because I'm live on my website. Okay, so I wasn't really going to address it. You know, but then when I got there and they talking, oh, you know, they tried to cancel the show, they tried to do this, they tried to do that, what they've been doing. It's like enough is enough. So I made sure that I got on stage because I got the mic, bitch. When you ever gonna be on stage in front of 8,000 motherfuckers our way? Anyway,
what song does TS Manhands have? Does TS Manhands have music? I don't know. He claimed that Beyonce song is his, even though, you know, he don't have a Grammy for it. He claimed that, you know, he got an Emmy, even though he doesn't. Like, what song does TS Manhands have to be booked for?
I had the mic and I felt like it was just time for me to address the shit, you know, because I'm tired of a nigga that I don't fuck with want to act like it's all the gays in the whole community. No, bitch, it's just you. So now that I got the mic and I got the flow, you know, let me, before I shut this bitch down, pause the music, DJ, and let y'all know, you know, it's not against the gay community. The queen don't have no problem. I love who love me. Let's start there. But it's not the whole community. It's just this nigga, this messy, thieving, roguish, lying ass nigga. You know that.
I believe Khia. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe Khia. Put a 6 in the chat if you believe TS Manhands Madison. I want to know what y'all think.
Keep calling, trying to stop a bitch bag, lying, trying to trademark a bitch shit show that they own, you know, and still lying and being messy about it after 10 years. Let that shit go, you know. And I just wanted to let everybody know, but pretty much.
Move on, TS Madison. Move on.
I love who love me. I thank y'all for coming out, but I don't give a fuck if you a tranny, a sissy, a punk, a bulldagger, a straight nigga, a hoe. You're not gonna steal from me, disrespect me, or try me. You know, think you can say anything and do anything to me, and I'm not gonna address, check, and roast your ass down to the ground. If anybody don't.
Oh, see, all y'all believe Khia. Oh, child, this is about 48 minutes worth of read. I don't know how much I can play, but I might skip around and play some more.
Like it, I got the flow. Here's the flow for you niggas. Say what you got to say now. I got the mic. I'm here. I'm letting y'all know I love who love me, but a bitch not gonna try me, you know. And DJ, run the music, you know. And I didn't give a fuck how nobody felt about it because I had my own party going on stage. I got paid, but I just felt like let me address the crowd because they need to know what the fuck is going on. And I never gave a fuck. And then when I got out that motherfucking goddamn venue, I snatched my wig off. I know y'all seen because I had my hair braided down to the back because this whatever will never be. I snatched my motherfucking wig off and I called that pussy ass punk ass nigga Mandie Timothy Maurice Hinton direct.
Oh, she did. Hold on, let me go back. I'm gonna show you when she called. We're gonna show you. We're gonna take a little break. Hold on. We're gonna show you when she called TS Manhands when she took the wig off. It's on her page, Khia, Mrs. Oh no. This is when she called TS Manhands and gave him a little piece of her mind. Is this it right here? Hold on. Like this video. We just, we just shooting the shit tonight.
Come on with it, y'all. You too. What you want? Put her in the middle, though. Beautiful, baby.
Pride. Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah. Okay. Something kind of okay. Yeah. Black bull pride. I don't know what's motherfucking going on. Get the motherfucker. Scorpios in the building. Yes, ma'am. One more time.
Hold on. Which one was it, y'all? Hold on.
We is in the building.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go to that other one. Hold on. This got too much. I'm gonna go to the shortened version. Hold on. It's on the Gateway website. It's on the Gay Magazine website. Like this video as y'all get in here. I just want to see the phone call one more time. Is it? There it is right now. Here is the phone call.
You do be trying to stop people bad, girl, and you need to be happy that the queen gave you a little bit of life because you will never shine, bitch. You don't have nothing going for yourself more. You need to thank me and bow down and kiss the bottom of my feet for giving you a little bit of life that you got that is still darkness, girl. You is all in your feelings today, girl. Look how I just live rent-free in your mind. You about to lose your breath trying to roll, and you know I am not the one, Mandie. And if I got something to say to you, baby, I'm not gonna go live. I'm gonna call your phone or pull up at your house, boo. So don't play no games, girl. You need to stop trying to stop people's bag, because that's what you be doing. And ain't no sense in you going live. If you want to talk to the queen, my number is the same. You know how to get in touch with me, boo. Have a good day.
Okay, that was Khia's. They both was recording, and here goes TS dragging and reading like the man he is. I don't understand why does he have so much energy for all this testosterone?
Mouth ass just getting this new bag, bitch. It's because I told him to get it. But look, puss asshole, look how I took for you.
Look how it took for you to come out. Look.
Bitch, you sound
Now,
stupid.
you sound crazy, bitch. You sound crazy. Holla at Will Packer, bitch. That's who stole from you, bitch. Holla at Will Packer. That's who stole from you. Bitch, holla at that nigga, bitch. Holla at that nigga that took your money, bitch. Holla at that nigga pussy asshole that took your money. Fuck ass bitch. You sour mouth asshole. Broke down ass slave, cavalier ass motherfucking hoe. Lay on your neck. Lay on your back. Lay on your neck, bitch.
They think this is funny. This is just disgusting. This is a whole 50-year-old man in a wig. I just don't get it. But anyway, hold on. Let me put myself back. Let me go back to Khia, child. Let's go back to Khia. At least when she reading, she ain't doing all that, child. Just a little bit of cursing. I don't need all that. I don't need the anti-black slave rhetoric. Who do that? Okay, where they do that at? Will Packer is the producer who produced Think Like a Man and a whole bunch of other shows. I love me some Will Packer. He actually is a part owner in the Falcons in Atlanta, but he bought the Queen's Court trademark and he produced a reality show called The Queen's Court on Peacock, which included, who was it? Was it Tamar and Delicious and Nivea? It was a whole bunch of people on that show. That's where Tamar met her Caucasian man, that JR dude or whatever. So yes, it's been like 2 seasons of it on Peacock, and now he's coming out with a 3rd season, but this season is going to be called The King's Court, where he's going to have a bunch of male quasi celebrities. I think Tyson Beckford is on there and some more people who gonna be selecting women. So I don't see the it's not the same. It's not a show where they're sitting around talking about celebrities. It's the concept isn't even the same. So he didn't steal anything, but there's that. Hold on.
Because it's like, bitch, you being messy for clicks and views and content, nigga, because you ain't got no goddamn money. If you got something you want to say to the queen, bitch, call the queen. You know my number. Just like I got something to say to you, I'm going to call you directly, bitch, or pull up at your front door. And that's what the fuck I did. You know, I called that nigga, and that nigga answered on the first ring, and I guess bitch thought I was finna come back.
She said TS Manhands answered on the first ring.
Him back for his sorry ass and no man. Mandie, bitch. I know good motherfucking well you ain't still calling all these venues and trying to cancel the bitch shows after 10 years and pretending you ain't did nothing. Always throwing rocks and hiding your big ass motherfucking ashy big man hands. I say, bitch,
not the ashy big man hands. Come to.
I'm gonna call you directly because you need to stop. Ho, I brought light into your life, bitch. You stole from me and refused to motherfucking admit it or apologize. Bitch, you should have Anita Baker apologized years ago, but you still being messy trying to cancel a bitch. Bitch, let me call this nigga directly, okay? And that's kind of how the shit got going, because it was like, bitch, enough is enough. It's been 10 years.
Sometimes you got to stroke that male ego to get him to calm down a little bit so that he can leave you the F alone. That's what it seemed like to me.
Ain't nobody thinking about you. And if you got so much motherfucking shit money, what the fuck is you calling these clubs? Where you find time to call the club from trying to get the show canceled on? So I called that hoe directly, and of course he needed content because the bitch ain't got no money. So he huffing and puffing and blow not damn motherfucking house down. I let that bitch have to say.
Now he needed content because he ain't got no money, child.
I had to motherfucking say and hung up the goddamn phone. Next thing I know, this bitch is making 50-11 videos. Bitch, we not finna go back and forth and start all this mess.
50-11 videos and a YouTube and a Nene Leakes interview. 50-11 interviews and a whole Nene Leakes interview. Like, he's clearly bothered.
Over again, bitch, it's been 10 years. I'm sick the fuck of you. And I thought it was just time for me to call this nigga before I ran up in that nigga house and let him know, bitch, stop it. Ain't nobody thinking about you, bitch. Move on. Bitch, I walked out your molded ass basement 10 years ago. Let it motherfucking go.
Y'all, do y'all remember when all that stuff happened? Khia walked out and didn't come back, and TS kept going, kept dragging anybody that was on Khia's side. Like, he's been on this for a long time. For somebody who has all the money that he says he has, all the accolades, all the opportunities on this album, on this show, on this movie, how is it that you got so much time to be so obsessed with so many different women?
Anyway, so all the Gag Nation and everybody's been gagging because they see what's really going on. And y'all been sending shit into the docket. I've been on the road, so I'm just now, able to put it all together and come.
Thank you, Healing Heart.
Right here today. So Gag order, let's talk about the motherfucking order. I just want to give y'all the background of what had been going Mandie ManWhore, your ass is on the docket. This is a special victims unit because you is the victim today, nigga. We sick of you. Let it go. Let it go. Got it. Gag what I see big back that niggas is still out here in these streets hating on real pussy. The queen had to come from under the bed and snatch off my motherfucking goddamn wig from the back to call and check a nigga. You know.
You right. They both got dirty mouths. You are definitely right. But it's the read for me. It's the read for me. Anything that's pro woman, I'm for. Like you can use your dirty mouth to be pro woman. I don't care. I also put the link in to anybody who wants to chime in. If you want to call in, good, bad, or indifferent, I'm here to listen.
By refusing to let that head go, never be. Bro, let that shit go, bro. Sit your big ass down, bro. We tired, bro. Been 10 years, bro. Go sit the fuck down, bro. Mandie, mad ho. You still mad? I said, child, you want to fight, bro? What's up? Because at this point, you must want.
It's the bro for me. You want to fight, bro? Leave me alone, bro.
No way, you still dragging it out after 10 years, gag. Well, there ain't gonna be no hair pulling either.
That's one thing him and Junkie Dineva have in common. They both will, they standing 10 toes down and they lie, honey, and 10 toes down and they miss. Junkie Dineva know he stole my appliances, stole money from me, and was mad at me for being upset about my house. And then he weaponizes his fan base to come over here and tell me to move on. And that's the same thing TS Manhands do. They are tit for tat.
I had that wig pulled off. I called that nigga directly. This is the case of next caller, bitch. Because you ain't talking about nothing, bitch. I had the mic, ho.
You right. Khia is on her show, and TS Manhands was being nasty on the Nene Leak show, which is the only reason I'm talking about it. Because if he was being nasty on his show, I wouldn't know about it, okay?
Talk about the order. We the people versus Mandie Man, okay? Madman, Mandingo, Mosquito, Musclehead, Hoghead, Manure, okay? Shit, Manubo, Marcus, Manny, Maurice, Mike, Mansell, Manuel, Manish, Manhole, Man on Pause, Menopause, Magic Mike, Manwhore, Timothy, Maurice, Hinton, bitch, we talking about you.
How many names he got, Lord?
Mandie, your hating ass, okay, is being charged with being a pathological liar. Still not letting that hate go, never, baby. Okay, still being mad after 10 years after being rejected and abandoned by the queen. Still being a hater on the line, a gag or refusing to let that.
Well, I mean, I guess, Khia got TS Manhands in court and she is trying him, and these are all his offenses, honey. He is still obsessed with Khia.
Head go, never, baby. Okay, refusing to get help for your mental motherfucking health conditions and refusing to apologize and telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. You broken man whore. Okay, you stay out of order. Let's talk about the order. Word on the curb, Timothy Maurice Hinton. Gag order was spotted out here in these streets, still calling venues, trying to get a bitch shows canceled, and it isn't working. Which I had.
Oh, I'm gonna stop for a minute and take some calls. We'll get back to it in just a second. Hold on. We got people in the back. I don't want to keep them waiting. Hey, Estelle, how you doing, friend?
I'm okay. Yourself? What is going on here?
Are you just getting here, Estelle?
Yes.
Well, maybe you should rewind to the beginning. We've been on live for an hour and a half.
It's so crazy, Shell. It's just so crazy.
What's crazy about it, Estelle?
So it's so crazy how TS Madison was on Nene Leak's show.
Uh-huh.
Now, isn't Nene your so-called friend?
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is a cringe moment. How come you wasn't interviewing? Did you interview?
Because that's Nene's show. Why would I interview on her show?
Well, you interview at the end and talk about celebrity news, but this time you was a no-show. Was you stuck in traffic?
Uh-huh, I was.
Yeah. Oh, you were stuck in traffic. So how do you feel that your so-called friend, which we all know that she's not your real friend, but how do you feel that your so-called friend interview your enemy? How did that make you feel? Because over here,
I feel fine.
Oh, you feel fine, huh?
Mm-hmm. I feel fine
because she's not a real friend.
Oh,
but you would not interview.
Is that what
her.
it is?
You would not interview her. You would not interview her enemy, would you, Michelle?
I sure would. Why
Oh,
wouldn't
okay.
I?
What interview?
First of all, I'm a blogger. I'm a
Oh,
blogger.
it sounds like
Okay,
you making
so
excuses today.
anytime, like I
It
don't
sounds like
like
you
it.
making excuses. That's what it sounds like to me.
What excuse am I making,
You
Dre?
making excuses. It's a cringe moment. Your so-called friend is interviewing your enemy, the one
Oh,
who call you this and the one who call you that, and now
uh-huh.
you're online and you're
She
making this
called. She
fake
called
laugh.
Nene this and that too. So did you call
Oh,
Nene and
okay,
ask
but you're
her?
online and you're laughing about it. You know.
I am.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's a cringe moment. You don't think
Oh,
so,
okay.
Shell?
Well, if you like the cringe moment, it's a click in a view and it's $1.01 in my pocket.
Okay, I'm just saying. It
Okay.
make you look, is she really your so-called friend with a
Well,
capital
if
L?
you say
Shell?
she's not my
I never
friend.
thought she was your friend, Sweet Pea. I never thought that
Oh,
she was
are
your
you my
friend.
friend?
No, I don't have any friends.
Well, there
And
you
have
have
a
it.
friend like Nene, I don't want any friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Is
been
it is
great
there
talking
anyone
to you.
is there any other people in the back, Shell, that you would
Oh,
like to add up?
yes, there's lots of people in the back.
Oh well, bring some people up. I'd like to know what they think about this.
DMV sister, what do you think, friend?
Oh, DMV. Hi, Sweet Pea.
Hey, Shell. Hey, how are you? Estelle, how are
Y'all
you?
echoing. Somebody
I'm
echoing.
doing fine, Sweet Pea.
I'm good. Michelle.
Yes.
Yes.
It's you
It's you
echoing.
echoing.
It's me?
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
put
I didn't put
everybody else
everybody
on
else
mute.
on mute.
I don't have anything in the back. I don't know why.
Do you have
Do you
another
have
window
another
open?
window open?
Yeah, I probably do. Hold on. Let me just. Okay, can you hear me better now?
Let me
Let
see.
me see.
See,
See,
every time
every
I
time I
talk, your
talk,
little
your little
ring
ring
bounces. You
bounce.
see
You
it?
see it?
It's coming
It's
through your
coming through
feet.
your feet.
Oh, I closed out everything. You still can't hear me?
Well,
I
yeah,
can
it
hear you, but
sounds
it's
like
echoing.
excuses to me.
Anyway, F Manhands. But I'm gonna say this, and I know we all think different and we all do different things, but as a 60-year-old woman, ain't no itch that talk about my girlfriend
Clock it.
gonna sit in my face. And then he was gaslighting the hell out of Nene. She's smarter than that. And then at the end, she gonna remind him to bring her, don't forget to invite her to her show. Another thing, he knew what he was doing all that cussing. So she couldn't get monetized because he's mad and jealous because she blew up so quick. He knew exactly what he was doing. But you couldn't be my friend
Well,
and
y'all
somebody
talk about
stuck at my
friends versus business.
Hold on,
I
DMV.
talk
Hold on.
about my
Let's
business.
fast
Oh
forward
my
for a
God,
but
second.
you
y'all
just
echoing
said,
so
you
good.
said it yourself. He said things about her and he has.
Mm-hmm.
So why would she want to entertain that shit? He wants to be a fucking
You need
woman.
to ask her
He gonna
too.
try to
I'm
tell.
not
He gonna try to
doing that.
tell us what a man, how all the men out here are having sex with other men. You don't know that. You're one. You're one. You're a man. You can't accept that you're a man. And God gave him his filthy goddamn mouth. Don't lie on God like that.
I agree.
I agree.
DMV, I'm
DMV,
trying
I'm
to
trying to
echoing. You
echo
might
and you
need
have
to call back or
call back or
something.
something.
Okay, I'll call back because I'm not finished.
All right.
All right.
Hey, Michelle, can you hear
Hey,
me?
voiceovers, how you doing?
How are you? First and
I'm
foremost, I
good.
love your shirt. So colorful, it's so beautiful. I love your
Oh, thank
your
you.
pictures too. First and foremost, I want to say that when I watched the Nene Leakes show, the way he at first the interview seemed like it was going well until they started talking about the Khia situation. I noticed that his personality just shifted and his eyes just looked very empty. Like
Yeah,
he just looked weird.
yeah.
And the way he was, I don't know, it just seemed like to me, Nene looked and felt a little bit uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And he just kept ranting on and
Damn.
on. His voice was so like just disdain, hate towards Khia. I was like, this guy is nuts. He's
Mm-hmm.
freaking insane.
Mm-hmm.
And getting back to the Khia situation, Khia looked absolutely beautiful at her concert. And to be honest with you, I do not believe that Khia would be like, checking on him and trying to, stalk him and all this stuff. I just think that he has this disdain, hate towards her, and he's had this grudge against her all these years, and he has these minions behind him on this hate train against women. And it's so sad the way he talked about her grandchild and the way he talked about I think it was Tasha K's situation or something about something happened to her. He just has this very disdain hate towards women, and it's sad, and it shows. So it's just very disgusting to me. It really is.
Yeah.
Oh my God, take that picture down.
But it's pride, and I think Nene must have wanted a gay. I don't know. I don't know. She was
I know.
scraping the bottom
Nene's
down with this.
beautiful.
But
And
again, I'm not on her team. I don't have nothing to do with her guest or whatever. So I don't know why
right.
people be coming to me, Michelle. I don't know. All I know is she did interview Peter, and hopefully she'll drop that one next week.
Is
Right.
DMV back in the bag?
No.
Can you drop the link? I'm sure she want to
Can you
call
be
back.
quiet and let the other person speak? This is my show. Thank you. Go ahead,
Okay.
voiceovers.
Well, I'm not going to stay long, but I just want to say that I truly hope that TS gets some sort of like maybe psychiatric help or something, some sort of talk to a doctor, because the way that it was going off on just that rant about Kai, it was so disgusting. And then her grandson, I was like, wow, this person
Yeah.
is just.
And that's what I was saying at first. Like he talk about my mama. You talk about my mama.
I heard
And
that
it's like
girl
your
talk
mama
about
is an adult. Your mama
right.
can defend herself. Those children cannot, and so it's not an equal comparison. So yeah.
Absolutely. The only time, and she wasn't even talking about the mother. Okay, 7 years ago, she came out with "You're Still Mad" video, and she said, "I'm a Miss Mary's cooking. She could cook dress," and she was speaking very highly good about his mother's cooking. But she was saying, Mandie ManWhore, she say, ain't no good gonna come back from you. You a thief in the road. The way you stole my stuff. She said, I should have listened to Miss E Mama, how you went down there to the bank and stole all her money. So I think he has a history of being a thief. He had an ex-manager that spoke about his very like evil tactics of doing business. So I just think that he's like trying to push his narrative about Will Packer to get the heat off of him. He knows what he's done. Or she, or whatever it is. Yeah, but it's just really sad.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much, and you guys have a great night. We'll talk soon.
All right, thank you, voiceovers.
All right, talk to you later. All right, bye-bye.
DMV, can you unmute now?
Yeah. Hey.
That's much better.
Okay. Not to be rude, but Liz Odom, I ain't tripping. I've been with Michelle for many, many years. And I know what I'm talking about. And I know who the Manhands is. And I know how we go to bat. And we are fans of Nene. And the little she can do.
Question mark. Question mark.
Wait a minute. The little she can do. Michelle knows a lot of people in Atlanta. And a lot of people, a lot of the celebrities can come on her show, but Nene can't even as much as come on her show and say hi to us. But we go to bat for Nene, and then she let this manly, big, burly ass man come up on her show and call women bitches and call women hoes.
Clock it.
Nene been on the show several times.
Michelle, that was years ago. Ago.
Okay,
I'm
so
aware.
She can come all the time.
DMV,
I don't understand.
You have to realize Michelle is
I
still
haven't
living
asked her to
in
come. She can come all the
1997.
time.
Well, she can at least, as much as we gravitate and grab for her back, she can bring that nigga on her platform. She need to show her fans some love, because we not just your fans, we her fans too.
Well, I understand that, but we got different fan bases as well. We are not one.
I
So if you
understand it, but
feel
I'm talking about the fan base over here.
No. Listen. If you feel a ways about any guest on her show, tell her. I have nothing to do with
I am, and I'm sorry. I'm not directing this towards you, but that pissed me off. To sit and hear that man call women bitches. I'm a 60-year-old woman. I don't appreciate it.
Okay.
Calling women bitches, hoes. I don't care who he was talking to. A woman is a woman. He a damn man.
Okay.
Nene, can I say something?
Yes, you can.
The last episode, Michelle was like, "Oh, let's see what Nene doing. Look at the last episode," and then she went to Nene IG account
Who
to
is
see what
under the
Nene
sea?
had
Under
going
the sea.
on.
Unmute your mic, please.
Hey, my
Cringe.
baby, this lady old school. You ready? I just think it's crazy that history is repeating itself, and Michelle is back at it, telling the truth. But if you let me rock for 5 minutes, I don't get to the bone mirror of the situation. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So yes, it's Pride Month, but we shouldn't be having buffoon and characters up as a light to the community, because that's not what the community is about. It's about love and self-love. And that hoe don't love herself because she got to carry those hefty trash bags worth of towel grout, Palmer's glue, and palm oil in the back of her calves and the man-made thighs, baby. Another thing that we're not touching on is the girl got PPP loans, 3 of them, in her name out there for $75K. But you want to talk about money. You want to do this money talking. Baby, it's more like BS walking. But you can barely walk. You talk about Miss Mary in a power chair, baby, and it being luxury. But baby, go ahead and buy 2 so you can up 2 for a BOGO, because you need 1 too, because you ain't gonna be able to last too long when you be having them diseases and certain ailments that you get from being in them goddamn dang travel lodges, getting pumped and stumped like you was trying to do on that Tyler Perry show, but couldn't even act your way out of a dang paper bag, baby.
Oh.
Here's the thing. You know your hand was done dirty, and you was trying to cover your stuff, because in that video of the phone conversation, you was going off and said, "This new bag that you're getting is because I told them to give it to you." You wasn't just talking about the show with you
Khia.
wasn't just talking about the Noah's Ark movie. You was also talking about see Pride, baby, because you said they called you, boo. Stop the lies, stop the deceit, stop the narrative of you doing this double talk, baby, because we can see through it, boo. You're not all that, baby. You're known because you did corn, boo. You swung your D on Vine, baby. That's your claim to fame. And yes, you got some notoriety, but you ain't got no talent, boo. And that's why you're not getting books, baby. You getting these little semicolon type of roles, boo. You're not getting anything meaty. Only thing meaty you got is what you pumped yourself with, boo.
Oh.
Now I respect Khia for re-engaging, but I wish she would just leave it be. Leave it where it's at. We going back to Michelle exposing the girl stole the LLC, and you did dirt, boo. Just own it. You gotta own your stuff.
He definitely
And
did
when
it.
you don't, and when
And
you
that's why he
don't,
hates me so much. I didn't know that man from a can of paint. Like, I ain't had no beef with nobody. I was literally just doing my blog stuff that I always do. And he took it upon himself to like create this whole vendetta against me. Like, I had it out against him and I didn't. Like, I literally was just reporting facts as I always have. And
but
so
you
go ahead. I'm
you
sorry.
did, baby. You did, baby. But the thing is, she tried to be all fancy dancy, trying to get ready for Monique. And it's like, girl, you didn't listen to your business partner. If it wasn't working, if the lights wasn't going, take your act back upstairs on the iPad and get to work that way. But you thought you was better than, because you was trying to do something better. So when there's no trust, there can be no work. But then if we go back to the history during that same time, when they couldn't do the live, when she didn't want to do the filming in the basement no more, and they had the live shows, she ceased all the live shows, and then put all the documents out about her being homophobic, being transphobic. No, she's don't have my money phobic. She's you ain't gonna try to F me and say that it is this phobic.
Mhm.
You
I
came
get it.
the thing is, you came up off her name, and yes, you had a name too, but the reason why y'all was catching headlines is because of what Khia was saying. You were saying certain stuff too. That's why Nene clocked it when you was calling her a TS.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's
You
all I
right.
got for you, baby.
All right. Well, I appreciate you under the sea. Thank you for calling, friend. Hello.
Hey,
The
Michelle.
baddest blogger, honey. Hey.
What's up, Michelle? Michelle, what's up, chat? Michelle, I am so sick and tired of this nigga. I don't know what to do. I call this nigga Diggling Dyke. I am so sick and tired. See, when Khia wasn't bothering this nigga always on interviews and all on
Word. You
podcasts.
out on the ear word, but go ahead. No,
Oh,
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I go ahead.
Always, bringing up her name. And then when she roasts him down to the ground, put him on the docket, it's oh, F you and oh, F. Bruh, did you forget that Kaya packed her stuff and left you and left you in the basement?
Of
Like,
her
when is
own free will, doing her own thing. And so TS acting like Kaya is like this po broke something that ain't got no opportunities when she literally left of her own free will and is doing what she wants to do. That is freedom. You know what I'm saying?
exactly,
Like, I don't understand. Like,
exactly.
I say that all the time. Like, when people always talk about, oh, they booked and busy, you ain't doing nothing. I'm like, I don't want to do nothing. That's
Right.
what a soft life is. If I can afford to not do nothing, that is great. Booked and busy. I don't want to stress out and be going from job to
No,
job and hopping on flights to go work and to get a check. I want to have my check already there. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So, I mean, he the one working so hard for all these material possessions that he claimed that he got that ain't paid for. Like, nobody's envying that. You have to pay for that shit.
Listen, this nigga, excuse my language. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Diggling
It's
Dyke.
all
Let me call
good.
him by the name. Diggling Dyke.
Mhm.
Diggling Dyke is broke as a mother. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you how I know. First of all, I heard on a recording. Now I'm not gonna tell you who I heard the recording from, but I heard on a recording that Diggling Dyke had to get their lawyer to force Beyonce to give him writing credits with the little song or whatever got going on.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then gonna say that they pay Oliver Twits. Go say they pay Oliver Twits on I got to pay Oliver on the 21st every month when I get my YouTube check. What? And you sitting up here talking about what you got and you broke, you robbing Peter to pay Paul Diggling Dyke.
I don't believe nothing TS Madison says. He is a stunt queen. He
Yep.
uses his platform to form a narrative because he knows that his following will believe anything that he says. And
Yep.
it's the same thing as Junkie Dineva. Like they tell y'all anything. Junkie Dineva over there telling y'all he own a house and he
Yep.
renting and you know I know. Okay.
Yep.
So it's just easy to like, create these false narratives and to
Mhm.
sell these stories to people and have all these people think that they're rich and lavish and living all these things. He
Exactly.
gotta pay for all that shit. He's got a mortgage. He's paying for high ass cars. He's paying to fly all these
Exactly.
places. These people ain't even paying him appearance fees. He's paying for his own travel half the time. Don't ask me how I know. So
Diggly Dyke ain't got nothing. He got a bunch of misfits around him. They don't have nowhere to go, nowhere to stay, no food to eat. So, all of them misfits that he tried to say, oh, this is my team, them misfits. They need somewhere to stay. They need a dick to suck every now and again. Excuse my language. And he doing what he used to do. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing about it is, now, correct me if I'm wrong, Michelle. Did we see this before Kaya now? Did we see him in the kitchen cooking some nasty ass food that smelled like shit? When he in the kitchen with somebody cooking some food, and then he start getting all this stuff when him and Kaya fell out. All these coming on interviews, kissing butt, you
oh yeah,
know.
I mean, everything that he got from my perspective,
Mm-hmm.
mainstream wise, he got because his association with Kaya. Didn't nobody know him
Yes,
before that. No one.
exactly.
Like, I mean, the gay community did, but I'm
Right,
talking about mainstream.
right.
Nobody knew nothing TS was doing. And so
Yep.
when he got with Kaya and so many eyes was on them and people, the Nicki Minaj's and the this and that,
Mm-hmm.
and they was dragging Kandi. Remember when Kandi put them out of the
Yep.
escape tour? But then
Yeah.
next thing you know,
Uh-huh.
when Kaya leave, he kissing Candy's
Yeah.
ass. He all over, you know, in Kandi's space doing skits and stuff with Kandi, and you was the main one talking about Kandi. But
The
Khia is
main
the bad one.
one.
He is a snake. I don't
He
like people like
is.
that. If you gonna say shit about people, stand 10 toes down in your
He
shit.
is. But you know what? You know why he did that too? Because he ain't got nothing going on. If he did not kiss ass and do what he doing, he don't have nothing going on. And then try to act like he the spokesperson for the LG. You is not the spokesperson for the LGBT. Sit down. Okay, Timothy.
And hell, half the trans girls don't like him either, do they?
Listen, they hate him. They hate him. And then this the thing. This is no lie. When all that stuff happened back in 2018, and you know what? Shout out to you, Michelle. You are the real MVP because let me tell you something. I can just imagine right now if the queen had not even checked that stuff. And let me say this. I know this personally because I done hung out with the queen and I went travel with her, everything. Khia don't really care about this social media stuff like everybody else do. So when he be trying to throw up, oh, I had the cloud. No, you did have the cloud because like you said, wasn't nobody tuning in to watch you. You weren't doing never making sets.
And that's the point. He knew about YouTube dollars. Khia didn't
Yes.
know about YouTube dollars. Remember, I
Nah.
talked Khia about the super chats and monetizing her channel and
Yeah.
all of that because somebody else even had a Khia channel that wasn't even Khia and was
Right.
making
Yeah.
money off the Queen's Court videos. I honestly think it was TS
Yeah.
one of his people. But
Probably.
yeah, he was literally paying Khia like an appearance fee and he was making all the YouTube money.
Yep.
Like, of course,
Yep.
she gonna be pissed off because how can you sit there and act like, you know, she's an equal partner when you're
Yep.
getting the bulk of the money? She's literally just an
Exactly.
employee.
Yep. And you know, Diggling Dyke is crazy. But what I was saying is that shout out to you because people don't understand. We are journalists. Our job is to get the information, investigate stories, bring it before the people, and let that be what it is. Everybody want to get mad at you because you found out that you were stealing. We caught your hand in the cookie jar,
Okay,
Diggling
'cause remember
Dyke.
when he said that Justin J was gonna trademark it or whatever.
Yeah.
And I went and did the research, and he had actually filed a trademark application before Justin J
Exactly.
had even did that video.
Yes. And then you did why would we be business partners? And if I do hear that and I say, well, let me go trademark this and not put your name on it or say, sir, come on, let's go on and get this done. Or and then they want to throw up, oh, Queen didn't spend no money. This is what Diggling Dyke like to throw up. Queen didn't spend no money. First of all, the fans agree with Queen. Nothing was wrong with the show in the kitchen. Keep the iPad up, keep it going in the kitchen. You the one want to go and make all these props and stuff. So you spend your own damn money. Why I got to spend my money and I don't even agree with anything being wrong with it? Well, we got to go down to the basement where y'all shooting all these flicks at. Don't nobody want to be down there. Just keep it
Michelle,
up in
can
the
you drop
kitchen.
the link? Can you drop the link again, Michelle?
I just did.
Okay.
You
I'm
see?
just sick of him. I'm sick of him.
Yeah, I agree. I
And then
agree.
he sat up there and played and I love Nene Leakes. Oh my God. But he sat up there and played in her face. And I don't know if Nene
Indeed.
was, I'm like, Nene, come on, baby. Just come back to reality because how y'all gonna sit up there and say all of those things that you played and then get up here and to me make me seem like you
She
still
said
being
that she
funny.
had all this surgery, and if Nene didn't know. That's the point. That's for
Yeah.
her team to do research. You know what I'm saying? And they
Yeah,
didn't
true.
because I would have
Yeah.
pulled the receipts and showed it to her, so she would have knew what to ask. Only thing she
Yeah.
knew was that he had called her a tranny. She didn't know under what circumstances or why or what he had said, but he literally said that she was a man in a wig
Yep.
with had got her nose done just like
Yep.
his.
That's a
So
fact. And
mhm.
this dude is so evil. Like he sits up and wish death upon people. Screenshot. How you get mad because you are what people say? You are what you are. You are a man, Diggling Dyke.
But
You're
did you
not a
catch in the
woman.
beginning when he said, it's not about Khia calling me a man or calling me Mandie ManWhore or calling me a nigga in a wig. It's not that, it's that she lied about me trying to stop her bag. And then throughout the
No.
course of the interview, went ahead and said, and she be calling me a man, and she be talking about my mama. It's like you went from 0 to 100
Yeah.
real quick.
That itch bother him. It bother him.
But that's what they was doing, Michelle. Him and Gio, they was calling everywhere Khia had a LGBT event they was calling saying she was homophobic, saying that she didn't like the gay community, the LGBT. And I just feel like it's like, bruh, how diggling dyke, how you gonna sit up here, and you made a good point earlier, Michelle. How you sat up here and you sat beside Queen when she was saying all of this stuff, and you even gave her words, blouse, leotard, to even, put in place of those other words, and you was in agreement with everything that was going on. So she wasn't homophobic then, but when she got her shit and drove the van, on out your goddamn driveway, she homophobic. I don't
And
like
it's a
this. I don't
problem.
like
Then where she live is a problem. Then what she say is a problem. Then when TS was dragging what Khia was wearing, I was like, no, he didn't. Like he's sitting up there in some cheap ass Fashion Nova, and you up here talking about what somebody else is wearing. It's like you wearing Louis, Gucci, and Prada over there, and it don't fit your big ass. So I don't understand how he's sitting there talking about somebody's clothes. It's weird.
I'm like, sir, you
With
want
that
to
tight
get
ass
in what she
curtain,
get in.
with
I
that
mean,
tight ass curtain on.
Oh, not the curtain.
I
Not
can't,
the curtain.
I can't stand, I can't. And then want to sit up here and talk about some kids. Go have some kids, Diggling Dyke. When you gonna go have some kids? When you gonna
I just
go?
don't like the fact that he even brings children into the equation. You know what I mean? Like, why
Right.
even talk about it? The same thing he did with Tasha K and her daughter, and she
Yep.
started dragging her son and her daughter, and start talking about Tasha K being touched as a child. Like, it's like I understand y'all go low and dirty or whatever, but it's certain things you say that just proves you a man, because a woman
Yeah.
would never say that. You
That's
know what I'm
bad.
saying?
Yeah.
It's just horrible. And so yeah, I keep my foot on his neck simply because
Please
he's
do.
a misogynistic, he's dirty, he's nasty, he does things behind the scenes, and I don't like the way he talks about women. So
Yeah, he's really disgusting, and instead of everybody putting their boot, when you get tired of putting your boots on the ground, put them on that nigga. Come and keep him on his neck,
I know
because
that's
I
right.
just
and I
I know
will.
that's right.
Blogger, you run the NC beat, right?
yes, sir. Yes.
I'll go support the NC beat on Instagram. Is it NCB or North
It's
Carolina beat?
it's the North Carolina B, but the short name is NCB. But we
Okay.
everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I like your stories and
Thank
your
you.
blogs. They're really entertaining. I
Thank you.
appreciate
I'm
it.
supposed to have a big interview coming up with a big celebrity. We're supposed to do it tomorrow, so I might
Okay.
shoot slide you some tea and let you know who it
Yeah, let
is.
me know.
Yeah.
Let me know.
I just
I
say God
appreciate you.
just, God. I said, Lord, you trying to put me on the map or something? What you trying to do? What you trying to do?
Look, I tell every blogger this. The only thing you gotta do is keep going. It don't matter how
Yeah,
small you are, just keep going because you're gonna grow a little bit every day. So,
yeah.
like
And
I
some
said, I'm
days
here
it get
17
overwhelming.
years in. This didn't start overnight.
I
So,
know. I've been
you know.
following you for a long time, Michelle. I used to call in and you'd be like, Gerald, I think you just want to call in just to argue something. You remember that back in the day? I used
I ain't
to
gonna lie, I
call.
don't. But
Yeah,
I
but
appreciate you, friend. I really do.
yes. Thank you, Michelle. Keep up the great work.
Thank you. You too, friend. All right, bye. Bruh, who is bruh?
Yeah,
Is this troll night?
yeah.
What would you like to say, bruh?
Um, I would like to apologize for my statements on Nene's show because I'm just really an insecure little boy. And I really didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Will
okay.
you all accept my apology?
No, never.
Oh. Oh.
TS Timothy, is that you? Let me see. It look just like you. I see them crazy eyes. Them crazy eyes look just like you. What is this troll night? TS Timothy, what you want now?
Michelle.
Did you go see Andre 3000 the other day?
No, but he was at some school band performance on Sunday. What the heck is
They
that?
invited me and I was asleep. I was so mad.
You didn't go?
I had a very late night and I was asleep. It was in the middle of the day, and Chili O had texted me and he was like Andre 3000 at such and such and such and such 3 p.m. And I got it. It was like 6.
Oh my God. You should have went because we need some new tea on that
I
crazy
was
woman that he
asleep. I
went.
couldn't get it if I was asleep. But shout out to Andre 3000 over playing the flute.
He still with that crazy lady?
Hey, Jazzy Jazz.
I don't know.
Hey, I think he's still with that crazy lady that's putting roots on him.
Ooh, the Asian lady?
Yeah,
They married.
she putting roots on him.
Everybody was there too. I wish I would have went. Ooh, it would have been so messy. Anyway, what else is going on, Jazbel? What you think about the Nene Leakes show this week?
So I just want to say that I do feel like someone on Nene's team is slipping or either is sabotage. Also, there may
Why
be
you think that?
well, because I just feel like there are some things you should know. Like, I mean, it might not matter to Nene, you know what I'm saying? Because she gonna get her numbers regardless. But still,
Uh-huh.
it's like maybe there is a silver lining in it because now everybody does see what TS Madison is all about. But the backlash that Nene can get from this might not be good, you know? But
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe it's not sabotage. I'm just saying, you
You
know.
think she go? I mean, it's just a guest on the show. Like Sherry Shepherd, all them have random people on their
Well,
show that some
She's
people may not
accountable.
like.
It's her business. It's her business.
I
She's
mean,
no.
I'm not upset with Nene or anything. It's just that it don't look good. You know what I'm saying? It don't look, it look like she's placating it, like she's like okay with it. Like it don't look good.
Because
Okay.
she was feeding into it and saying, I understand. I understand. No, you should not understand what this big burly bear is
Oh
saying
Lord.
about a woman.
I get that we all want to be confrontational,
Wait,
and I
wait. I'm
get that
sorry.
I
I'm sorry,
would.
No,
Michelle.
I
Can you
don't
hear
want to be
me?
confrontational.
Michelle, can you hear me?
No, but I feel like I would have
Hello?
asked different questions, and I feel
Hello?
like there are a lot of questions that she
Hello?
left on the table. Can you
Mm-hmm.
be quiet and let me run my shoulder right down? And like one of which, like she should have dove into like TS's woman bashing history. As a black
Mm-hmm.
woman, these are things that should be addressed on a black woman's platform. But that's her show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's pride. She wanna placate to the pander to the gay community, just like TS Manhands panders to the black female community. So I mean, even swap ain't no swindle.
I'm sorry, Michelle. Can you put up DMV picture for a second?
Oh my God, Dre, please.
Anyway, go ahead.
Michelle, can you put up DMV picture?
No, this is not about the DMV, but
It's
go
not
ahead,
about
Drake.
me, Dre. Why
I
you
know.
want to put
I
in
was
my
trying to see
picture?
was it your picture or real bitches do real thing pictures. I see that swoop, so I was trying to look.
I'm not with you.
You said, in what world can you emulate organic women yet hold disdain for them too? In this world that we live in right now, because he certainly has disdain for them.
But
Like my issue is like when you are talking about women, you calling them bitches, hoes, fish, and all of that, and a woman can't call you a man without you dragging them. From here to eternity. Another thing is when you trying to read
Exactly.
a woman, the first thing that he does is talk about their vagina, their period, she bleeding and she can't stop and she stank and her vagina smell like fish and all of that. Like, why is it that that's the first thing that you come for? So
am I
clearly you
allowed to
hold some
talk?
type of
No.
disdain for people that were born with a vagina. There are so many other things that you could read me for, or read Khia for, or read any woman for besides their private parts. When we get mad at TS, I don't talk about his big penis. He talks about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I talk about his big pie face and that horrible makeup he wears, or that lace front that's on his forehead. Last thing I'm gonna talk about is his private parts or his anus or any of that. But he chooses to do that and focus on those private parts that he doesn't have because clearly he has some type of disdain for them. And you may feel differently, but that's how I feel. Anyway,
Okay, am I allowed to talk? You took everybody calls but mine, and I get here. You not asking me any
I have
questions.
taken your call 4 times, Dre. Now you're a different person. Go ahead,
No,
Dre.
I'm Dre. I'm always gonna be me, but always gonna be me. I'm not. I'm not a
The
catfish.
lace front was on his forehead. Hold on, y'all. Look. It is on his forehead. I wish I could it was another screenshot that I had that you could see the line on his head. It's literally right up here. It's on his forehead.
Well, I just want to say shout out to TS Madison. You doing a good job. You went to her and you went to her friend and did an interview with her friend. Sat down with you and then an interview. Next, I want to see you on Josh show. And once you get on Josh show, you go really be the big dog. I'm just waiting for you to get on Josh show. That's what I'm waiting for.
I want him to be on your show next.
I don't have a show,
Oh,
and yeah, I don't have a show.
neither does Josh.
Oh, oh, seem like you and Josh must have gotten to it then.
Y'all so special. Anyway, you know I love you, Dre. Anything else before I go? Because this has
No,
been
I'm just. It's just a cringe moment to see, your friend. Oh, Jasmine, what you think about that?
what. First of all, I talk
This is
about what I talked about the girl who I mean I had the girl who sued Nene on this show. So is it wrong for me to talk about it because I'm a blogger and I'm gonna talk about things? I talked about Nene being sued. I talked about all the things. I talked about her son going to jail. I talked about all those things. I talked about her crazy son's baby mama. So I mean, at the end of the day, a business is a business. We are talking about pop culture. If she wants TS Manhands on her channel, I don't care. Have him over there. One ain't got nothing to do with the
Oh,
other.
well, I just want to say, Jasmine, if me and you was bloggers, I would never have your enemy on my show.
Are you sure about that?
I'm
Look
sure
at
about that.
Fredio in the chat being messy. Fredio, you was messy.
Oh,
Fredio,
Fredio.
and I know Peter asked you where I was, Freddie.
Well, Fredio,
Right.
my friend went to New Orleans with you like a couple years back, and you got into it with the guy that y'all went to New Orleans with. Yeah, he
Girl,
was dogging you like a dog. I'm just
What?
saying, bro. I'm just
why are you
saying.
dragging Freddie? Ain't got nothing to do with this.
What in the
I'm just
world?
saying. I know somebody he went to New Orleans with. He was dogging him out. They was dogging. They was on the
What's their
streets
name? Put
arguing
them
and
on
fighting and
blast.
stuff.
What's the
Mhm.
name?
Now they dragging Freddie in the
Put
chat.
a name on it,
Freddie.
Dre. Put a name on it.
He put a name on it. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
put a
not
Mhm.
gonna
name
say the
on it.
name because I'm on YouTube. But just know the person I'm talking about take pictures for a living, and they was with you, Freddie. They take pictures for a living. They live in North Carolina right now, Freddie.
What's his name?
Dre
Michelle, you know
messy
his
as
name. He
shit.
follow you on Facebook. You know his name. I told you the
He
story.
followed me on. I don't know everybody that follow me on
I
Facebook.
told
There's
you the
like thousands
story.
of people on there.
I told you the story. And Freddie O got into it with the other guy that it was with four of them. Freddie O got into it with one of the dudes. Yeah.
All righty.
Dre, you are so messy.
It's not messy. I'm just saying I've been trying to tell
Anybody else would like to call
Michelle,
in?
I'm
The
coming
link is in
next
the
month.
description
I
box.
mean, when is it? August? When is it? July or August?
You need to, we are not on Patreon, friend.
Oh, okay.
That's a Patreon conversation. We are not on Patreon. We are in public. You got
I'm sorry. I've always said nothing
thank
else.
you. Because I don't need nobody emailing me
All
asking
right.
questions.
Go to another subject.
That was the only subject.
Freddie O, don't say what. Don't say what because I tell everything right here on this
Freddie
live
said
show.
who? Freddie in
Tell
the chat.
it.
Freddie is slinging and banging in the
And he
chat.
said, put a name on it, Dre.
Freddie O, the one who you went to New Orleans with, I believe was for Essence. You went to New Orleans with four. It was for you and three other people. One of the person named he's married. He live in the Carolina. He take pictures for a living.
Oh, you didn't went off the deep end. Let me just say this before I go. This is my
Oh,
last topic about the TS Manhands thing. I forgot to mention this. Another thing that I didn't like about
Freddie
him
O, why
on the
don't you
Nene
call
Leakes
in? I can
show.
tell you his information.
Another thing that I didn't like about TS Manhands on the Nene Leakes show is when he started talking about I think she asked him about if a man Nene asked him if a man talked to him, would that be considered gay? And he
And he
said
said
no.
no.
And
Yeah.
then he was trying to tell Nene that the same man you talk to would talk to me, and Nene was like, I don't want a man that would that would be attracted to both of us. And I kind of agree with that. Like, I'm not mad at that. Another transgender person asked me that a long time ago. This lady named Felicity. And see, I respect her. Well, I don't anymore because she was anyway. But asked me that same question, and I said the same thing. So I don't understand what would be the problem, and why is it that TS and transgender people are always trying to form this narrative like all men are gay and are attracted to transgender people with penises. Because my thing is, if you got a penis, I don't want a man who's attracted to your penis. I mean,
Can I say something about that, Michelle?
yeah, go
If you
ahead.
don't mind. As far as that goes, the only thing is Nene have like what the ladies have that what she was born with. Other than that, she looked just like TS Madison. They both look like
Right. Don't
transsexuals.
do that. Don't do that. Don't
I'm
do
just
that.
saying.
No, go say
She
it
looked like a
somewhere else.
white one. He looked like a black one.
Okay. Anyway, thank you, Dre, for joining me tonight. Thank you, DMV sister. It's been great
Thank
talking
you
to
for
you guys.
having your
It's been such a long
it
time.
has.
And I love to hear from you guys. This has been a great show.
It has. You going to Patreon, Michelle?
No, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Y'all done kept me here for 2 hours. I might. I'm not gonna make no promises. Let me
All
see
right,
what my
Michelle.
let me see what my head's at. Okay.
Bye, real bitches.
What real bitches at?
Where real bitches at?
DMV with that swap.
Wherever, Dre.
Look at it, Michelle, before she ran off. Look at it.
Don't even try,
Uh-uh.
Dre. My
Real
hands
bitches looks
gonna.
beautiful.
That's DMV. That's
I
not
mean,
real bitches.
Don't play, Michelle.
DMV looks beautiful.
So real
Don't
bitches
play.
don't.
Dre, you
Goodbye.
know this
Y'all,
ain't no
y'all,
damn real
y'all, this is
bitches.
messy. Y'all like to start stuff. I appreciate you.
Don't, no, I don't, Michelle. I'm too old for
Not
that.
you. I'm talking about, your friend over there.
I'm talking about my friend right there. She's
The only
the
time he
stuff
come, he
starter.
he call in when he think it's a messy show. You ain't been calling in. Why you calling in today?
Michelle, all you talk about is Nene. Oh, Nene, look what she's doing today. She's going skateboarding today with her grandkids. Like, I don't care what, but it's not, Bye, Michelle.
Anything else, Dre? Since you've been
No,
gone
that's
for a
it. That's
while,
it.
you don't have nothing else to say. You don't want to drag me no more. You got anything else to say?
No, I'm done. I'm just like she's another YouTuber. You don't need to talk about her on every episode. Like,
Oh, she's another. Okay.
yeah,
You
you
know who
gotta.
said that? Queen Sheba. Y'all go support Queen Sheba. Queen
Queen
Sheba did.
Sheba, Michelle, Tisa Tails, y'all my girls.
Don't be calling everybody else out now. I just mentioned one person. You calling
Okay.
other people out that I didn't agree to now. I said Queen Sheba. Queen
Shut
Sheba.
her well. Shut her well.
They don't share the wealth with me.
Yeah, they
I'm
do.
calling out Queen Sheba because she mentioned me. Now, can you hush for a minute?
Well, Nene don't
Queen
share the wealth
Sheba.
with you either, though. But
I'm your auntie. You not my auntie. I'm your auntie.
Who is y'all talking? Why do y'all have to come on here and control my show when
that's
I'm
right,
literally
DMV.
trying to
You
make a
the oldest
statement?
one in this relationship.
I'm the oldest one in this
Queen,
relationship.
bye y'all. I'm hanging up on y'all. Bye. Thank you for calling. Good night. Queen Sheba, shout out to Queen Sheba. She actually mentioned me in one of her videos the other day. I think what was she talking about? I can't remember now. Hold on, let me see. And I went up under there and I was like, now why am I in it? Oh, because she said that I shouldn't be a moderator on Nene's channel because we both YouTubers. That's what made me remember. Okay, that's what made me remember. And I was like, you know what? She might have a point. She might have a point. Let me stop helping people with their channels when I need to be helping my own channel, honey. Let me stay behind the scenes. I'm not going. Next time I come on, I ain't coming on with my wrench, honey. I'm gonna be anonymous just like the rest of y'all. So shout out to Queen Sheba, and I didn't know Queen Sheba was also at the Diddy trial. So y'all go over there and support her. Let me see what the video was. She was talking about me. It was. Yeah, I don't even know. It was something about Junkie Dineva and somebody. Oh, I think he was talking about hold on, let me see. I don't even see it now. He did a lot of videos. Oh, here it is. Tamar Braxton made. Oh, there it is. She said Tamar Braxton made Junkie Dineva wait 3 hours while she did the Nene Leakes show, and I had no idea about that, so I wanted to watch it because I've been subscribed to Queen Sheba, and when she said that Junkie Dineva said that he was doing, I guess, Tamar's podcast, and he was sitting there waiting on her for 3 hours, and little did he know that she was doing the Nene Leakes podcast while he was sitting there waiting. And so her commentary was pretty much like, "You big dummy, you big clout chaser. Like, why would you sit and wait, for somebody?" But clearly he's a clout chaser, and clearly she had no respect for him in order to have him wait. But in the midst of her talking about that situation, she brought up the fact of she saw me in the chat um one time and said that Michelle is a moderator over there and da 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 da. And she shouldn't be a moderator because it's YouTube and they're competitors and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I don't feel like I have any competitors on YouTube. I could be a mod on everybody's channel. Hell, Justin Diego, a moderator over here. I got some more people who are content creators who are moderators over here, because I like them and I trust them, and I'm moderators on other people's channels. So that, just because we are on the same platform does not mean we are competitors. We all have special, unique talents, gifts, and abilities. And what's for me is for me. What's for her is for her. And again, I'm not competing with nobody at all. Okay. So yeah, but I did enjoy her commentary. Her commentary is very good. So y'all go and support her. Meanwhile, like this video, please, and thank you to everyone who joined. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you to everyone who contributed to the stream. Anita D, Christine Bynum, Just Bridget, hey, Char J, Super Char, okay, voiceovers by Stephanie. Hold on, I got some more. Hold on. Truth. Outside the Box has been a member for 28 months. Shout out to Outside the Box, gave me a super chat. Okay. Bobby Overstreet been a member for 38 months. Okay. Healing Hearts 238 sent me a super sticker. Sent me 2 super stickers. Thank you so much, Healing Hearts. Appreciate you, friend. Donat. Oh shoot, Donat then became a YouTube member. Child, you better keep my secrets now, because I be putting my secrets over there on my membership. So shout out to Denai. I appreciate you, friend. And y'all go support Denai. He's a content creator as well. And there's another super sticker from Healing Hearts. Okay. So I appreciate everyone who supports me. Support those people who support you. Okay. Yeah, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed. Let me know what y'all think down in the chat about this TS Manhands and Khia situation. Let me know if you enjoyed TS Manhands over there on the Nene Leaks show. I told you I'm disappointed because I feel like he is a woman bashing, misogynistic hater. Okay, but anyway, y'all know how I feel. Thank y'all for joining. Love you, squad. Good night.